This summer with Kohl's, you can rack up the compliments. Like, where'd you get that dress? Tell me all your makeup secrets. Or, ooh, my husband needs that polo in every color. Because Kohl's has what you need. Cute dresses, Sephora essentials, stylish polos, comfy kids clothes, and more. Plus, take 20% off some of your faves. Yep, cue the compliments with Kohl's. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offer ends July 20th. Coupons and Kohl's Cash do not apply to Sephora. See store or kohls.com for details.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-410-6744. 800-410-6744. 800-410-6744.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
KQFN Tempe. Also transmitting on K257CD Phoenix at 99.3 FM and K240 EU Fountain Hills at 95.9 FM.
It's the weekend!
Warriors! Warriors! Come to play!
Yeah! Here we go!
Good Saturday morning, everybody. We're broadcasting live from the Weekend Warriors studios in beautiful Peoria, Arizona. I'm Ralph Romano, alongside my partner in crime, the legend, Neil Lynch. And today, we don't have the legendary Philip Amron in the control room. He's off doing something we'll talk about in a second. Instead, all the way, and I mean far, far away, from the woods and the mountains in Tennessee, we've got Five Time on the show.
Oh my goodness. It is an absolute pleasure to be on the second best show in the station.
Here we go. Wait, Neil, do your spot, and then I'm going to start talking.
All right. So if you want to text into the second best sports show on the station, hit us up on the Fanatic text line. That's 888-368-1580. Or if you were so inclined, hit us up on our comment section on all of our live social media streams. That's X, that's YouTube, and that's The Book of Faces.
The Book of Faces. And we'll have Harris up there in a second. We're working on getting him the link.
Yes, I am at the moment.
Everybody wants to see your pretty face.
My mustache, especially.
Yes, Harris, we are so... Harris, unlike the allegedly first best show,
yes,
we are very happy to have you here, and we look forward to treating you with the respect and the civility that you so richly deserve.
Oh my goodness. Don't make me blush, Neil. Don't make me blush.
So I don't agree to that at all, just so you know.
Ralph begrudgingly agrees. I will be nice to you even if Ralph is not.
Oh, I appreciate that, Neil. We're off to a really good start.
So anyway,
Ralph takes a while to come around.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. So speaking of Phil,
yes.
We suspect, we don't know for sure, we suspect that Phil may be cosplaying at a Comic-Con this weekend, which is totally on brand for Phil.
That's on brand.
So the question is, so if him and Sports Girly,
right?
If him and Sports Girly both go,
right,
then what are they? What are they dressing up as?
Well, that's simple.
Okay, what?
Well, what kind of Comic-Con is it?
Okay, let's just say it's a general one where you can do anything.
Paperboy.
He's Paperboy?
And she's Paper Girl.
She's Paper Girl.
Or she could be his basket.
She could be the paper.
Ooh.
That he throws, potentially.
I could see that because she's full of words.
Is she?
See, that was actually really good. I know you ad-libbed that just now. It was fantastic. Okay, so let's say it was a horror-themed Comic-Con.
Harris, check your email. Go ahead.
Okay.
I am yes.
Okay. So if it was a horror themed Comic-Con, what would they be?
Could it be horror Paperboy?
I mean, you could do that. That's a little meta.
He could be like Dracula's kid,
Dracula's kid.
like his anorexic kid.
He's
think
not
Phil,
anorexic.
I think Phil just shows up in a Speedo. How about
Whoa,
that?
whoa! Now that's a horror film.
Okay, so
That's horror.
I said horror,
only heard.
not gore. This
Oh,
is
right.
awful.
We don't want to know how the sausage is made. All right.
Boy, good grief. All right.
Right.
What are we talking about today, Ralph? To start off with,
First off,
oh, hang on.
Let me.
We got Phil's over here, or Phil. Listen to me, Harris. He's trying to figure out your stuff over here, so just give
There
him
we
time.
go.
There he
I
is.
am in.
There's
You see?
Harris.
Yep, you're in. You're good.
There he is,
Why
the
can't I
man,
see? Why
the
can't
man,
I
the
see
myth,
you
the
guys?
legend.
You can't see us, and we like it that
The
way.
prestigious Harris is on all the way from Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sing it.
All the way from hell. Okay.
Hey. Hey.
Tennessee's
hey.
not that bad.
No.
not as bad as some
Tennessee's
places.
the best.
Okay, that's Kentucky. That's where my parents are from.
Wow.
Really, your parents from Kentucky?
So my mom is from Hazard, Kentucky.
Hazard, Kentucky. I don't quite know where that is. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So it's the Appalachians. That's all you got to know.
Oh, okay, so it's east.
So it's funny. There is no Hazard County, Georgia, which is in the show Dukes of Hazzard, but there is a Hazard, Kentucky.
I got a question for you. Neil.
Answer.
Would you consider Kentucky the Midwest or the South? This is a debate.
You know, that is actually a really good question, and I think that a lot of people don't really kind of understand where Kentucky sits in the overall geography.
Or care.
Well, that's because you're a hater and a horrible person.
Okay, thanks.
If you ever want another baseball bat ever again, you know,
What?
Louisville Slugger.
Oh, Louisville
Oh, I
Slugger.
forgot about that. Oh, how
You
about
lost me there.
how about your favorite horse race ever, the Kentucky Derby?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been to Louisville Sluggers.
Dumb.
Yeah, it's where it is. It's where
You ever
it's
had
at.
Skyline Chili, Ralph?
No. I've heard about it. I know it's a
It's
Cincinnati.
kind of
thing.
like the In and Out of Cincinnati.
that's more of a Cincinnati thing.
Yeah.
A lot of cool college basketball there as well.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's a lot of college basketball. Speaking of college,
Yeah, we're not going. Yeah, we're not going there. Yeah, we are going to college right now. We're going to start with this. Let's
Okay,
get
Ralph.
this show started. This is a sports show, not a where is Kentucky or Tennessee show.
oh, is it?
Yeah, we're not going to talk about
Coulda
Kentucky
fooled
and
me.
Tennessee.
Thanks for the reminder.
If you're listening from Tennessee right now because you wanted to see 5-time, okay.
Here I am.
Yeah, I want the truth about 5 times 5 titles because I know they were against people that probably weren't alive, didn't know how to play football.
Here we go.
So
True.
we're gonna
go.
We're going to talk
Not
about
true.
that. Anyway,
No.
let's talk about Big 12 Media Day that
Okay.
happened, and Mr. Deion Sanders, Daddy Ball King of the universe,
Yep.
had a problem.
Oh no! What was his problem?
Well, besides all his other problems.
Besides the fact that he's run out of dollar bills to light on fire in his fireplace, or what?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So he wants a salary cap in college athletics to regulate the NIL. Mm-hmm. He wants something that's close to what the NFL does because this is what he feels. So now he's managing or coaching over in Colorado, which is not a school that's known for having a ton of money, right?
They're in the in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
In between.
Ton of libs, not a ton of money. Anyway,
Oh my gosh!
Oh
wow!
this is
Ralph
my
from
show.
Down
No,
South.
He just lobs hand grenades in there for no reason.
This is not Jeffrey's show.
No, it is
Can
not
say
at all.
It's not.
No, for sure.
His complaint is that he's going to have a hard time competing with somebody that's giving $25 to $30 million to a freshman class, which the Alabamas of the world will do that, the SCs of the world, the Ohio States, the Michigans.
The Texas Techs of the world.
Right.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you telling me that people don't want to play for Deion Sanders just because he's primetime? Yeah. Is that what you're saying to me? Are you saying that money talks more than his flashy personality or his promises?
My goodness.
Or his big
What's
pinky
your,
toe
what's
that's
If he adopts you as a child, then you too can be legendary. Anyway.
No. So he's complaining about this. Now, we know there was the antitrust lawsuit settlement that basically created a cap of, about $20 million for the entire school
Yeah.
They can't, on a school basis.
on a school basis.
But they can still get other money.
Yes, but they're going to be capping that soon, too. That's coming next.
Who's they?
You don't worry about they.
Who's they?
Congress.
Is it
the
the NCAA?
people that run the world.
Oh, good grief.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get government
What do they
involved
call
in
those
more
people?
things,
What do
shall
they
we?
call
That's
those people?
awesome.
The Illuminati? Who is it?
The Illuminati.
Yeah.
Or they call it the trilateral.
The Freemasons.
The trilateral
all the
commission.
Freemasons, Illuminati.
Freemasons.
Mahabone. Is there no help for the
All the
widow's
guys
child?
in Harris's dad's barn. Those guys.
Oh,
These
yeah,
are the
dude, those
guys
guys
running
run
the
the
world.
We have a lot of meetings.
Are those the guys that are those the guys that
We have a lot of meetings, dude.
We
are
get-
those,
we get
are
a lot of
those
stuff done.
Are those
Very
the guys that raised the barn, or the guys that? Anyway, never mind. That was an Amish joke that didn't hit.
I know
very
it didn't
well.
hit. us
Sorry,
all.
boo.
Do we look?
I love Amish people. Amish people
Well,
are
somebody
cool.
has to.
They're super nice people.
Anyway, so that's his beef, right? He's starting to realize he can't compete with these other schools.
Yes.
And I get that, right? The NIL is the wild, wild west, right? We went from this lockdown system of the NCAA Nazi regime, right, to now it's like, well, do what you want.
Yeah.
And so that's exactly what everybody's playing by Alabama's rules now, right?
Oh my gosh.
Everybody's
Here
playing by
we
the SEC
go.
rules now.
Oh,
they're doing
we
whatever
go.
they want and getting away with it, like they did back in the day.
Right. It's
But
not
now
like other
everyone's
schools
doing
did
it.
that.
No, of course not.
USC. Oh, sorry. I think I had
Oh,
Reggie Bush was never paid.
think I had a
Anyway,
little.
Shots fired.
He had a nice house though.
Shots
wasn't
fired.
his. Anyway, so now you have this whole thing going on, this whole wild, wild west of the NCAA, and now Deion Sanders is not happy about it because he's realized he lost Travis Hunter, his son who sucks is gone, right?
Oh my gosh.
Sucks, 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 is gone. His team roster is not the best that it could be because a lot of people told him no. He has a bad rap. He has one of the schools that has the highest turnover rate of rosters in the country.
Wait, more so than Arizona?
More than anybody. Arizona, different story, but yeah.
Yes.
He has one of the highest turnover rates in the country. Now, he knows he's not going to be able to bring people in because a lot of people just don't like him. They don't
Yeah.
like how he walked into Colorado and looked at a whole team there and said, you can all just leave.
Yeah.
Y'all can leave. I'm bringing my son and
Right.
his best friend.
The way
in.
he did it was wrong, right? He didn't let people compete for spots. He gave spots based on who people were. So now he's got a bad rap and people don't want to play for him.
Yeah.
So what do we do here? I'm going to go to Harris because I know Harris is a big college football guy.
Yes, he is.
Huge.
Right, which I like. I like college football. I hate that he's an SEC guy because he's tainted.
Just
but
means more,
Besides that, I will give him this. And I listened to him talk yesterday on the Big 12. The man's got knowledge.
Oh, I know he does. So before you do that, real quick, Harris.
Okay.
Yes or no? You are going to buy and play the next version of EA College Football.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's the only video game that I own or play.
Done. All right.
Yep.
We'll have to
Yep.
exchange gamer tags.
Yep, we will. And once College Hoops 28 comes out, that will
Eh.
be the second game I will play.
You lost me there.
Oh,
Anyway,
what?
all right. Sorry.
Stop
So
it.
keep going, Harris. Your take.
My take on this. I believe that there should be a salary cap. I think there should be. And that goes against a lot of the quote-unquote SEC homer alleged that Ralph accuses me of.
Just like you're not. Come on.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm fair.
gosh.
I'm fair. And I will say, my reason here is the reason people go to college, and this gets lost in what the college sports climate that we're in right now, is to get an education, right? And you have $20.5 million in total. Well, all of a sudden, we got to look out at the small sports, the rugbies. And we talked about this yesterday, Ralph, but Neil, I'll update you. The rugbies, the badmintons, the volleyballs, whatever, the wrestlings, whatever that may be. So in an athletic department, I actually looked at Arizona State's athletic department financials recently. In Arizona State and every other school, there are two sports that typically more than break even, that are profitable. Football and men's basketball, and in rare cases, baseball in the SEC or women's basketball in some rare other places. But for the most part, it's those two sports. So for the athletic department, for the ones that don't make necessarily a lot of money, rowing, volleyball, wrestling, whatever that may be, swimming, those are funded by football and men's basketball. Those sports are funded by those two. Now all of a sudden, let's take that $20.5 million that now schools can pay directly. Now, instead of that money going to those non-revenue sports in the athletic department, that money is going to be going towards players, NIL, new signees, all of that. So my thought is, okay, yes, I think these players deserve to be paid. I think there should be a certain amount of, the market should work itself out there. But also, you got to keep in mind, and this is where you get a weird mix of business and education, right? Two things that aren't necessarily meant to mix, but here we are. So all of a sudden, you're going to lose a ton of scholarship opportunities because these sports are most likely not going to have the finances to survive. So I believe that there should be some sort of funding, but yes, I do think there should be a salary cap, and I don't hate the $20.5 million. I think we've been sitting in standstill traffic for these last 5 years when we're thinking about college football and the regulations, and I think we just bumped it up to 5 miles an hour. I'll say that.
I mean, $20 million seems like a fair place to start.
Here's the problem, and every time you set a number, is that's going to have to change. And that's my... I understand the general argument, but to me, setting arbitrary limits like that, like numbers like that, it's always problematic because you're going to have to go back and revisit it at some point because, let's not get into the fact that the Federal Reserve is devaluing our currency at a rapid pace all the time, right? So it's like that money absolutely is $20 million is going to be nothing in 5 years, or at least it won't be as much. So that's why I hate that part of it. I get the arguments. I understand. And I do believe, so first of all, yes, it's true. For the longest time, the major sports, like usually men's basketball and football, subsidize the rest of the athletic department at most schools. That's true. And in Arizona, it's probably women's softball probably subsidizes more than the men's sports.
Well, Arizona fumbled $250 million. So I don't know where they're getting their funds.
It's in the desert. So it's somewhere. Some crackhead in Tucson has a giant wad of cash. All right, so. And boy, I've seen a lot of them too. My daughter attends U of A, so she's a junior there. All right, so I'm telling Harris to shut up. Crackhead. All right, so she's not a crackhead. So yeah, I get that. Again, I always am concerned whenever we start talking about adding these layers of regulations. They're going to be constantly tweaked. They're going to be constantly adjusted, and I get maybe that's the case. I just want to make sure, like you said, the big concern is that they've defined a single pot of money for the entire university. Yeah. And logic says that the rich get richer. So the money is going to go to the sports that generate the most revenue because the return on investment, right? I don't think these people out of the kindness of their heart are going to donate to, badminton or cornhole, or actually that's not a sanctioned sport, but it should be. Should be. So I get that. So yeah, I guess I'm concerned about some of the parameters, but the other option is, or the other idea is to have it the way we have it now, which is the Wild West. Yeah, and that's the part that Deion doesn't like to be out of control.
Well, that's true.
Poor Deion.
I mean, I'm biased. I hate Deion Sanders. I don't hate him, but I don't like him. I just don't like what he stands for and what he did. I just don't.
Are you going to make that a social media clip? I want to see that clip if you say.
Okay, so here's the clip.
Use those words.
Here's the clip. I don't like Deion Sanders because I don't like. What did he say?
He just cut his own clip on the air. It's fantastic.
Let me cut my own clip. I don't like Deion Sanders. I don't like how he came into Colorado, gave nobody a chance. He treated him like garbage just to elevate his son and players that were coming from Jackson State. I think that was wrong. And Deion, if you're listening, and I know you are because you look at me all the time, you have to. I get it. But if you are listening right at this moment, I'm going to tell you something right now. You deserve everything you're going to get this year going forward because you asked for it. People don't want to play for you anymore because of what you did. You've made this bed. Time for you to lie in it. That's all I'm going to say.
Who's to say that Colorado's going to be bad this year?
I am.
There's a ceiling to them.
Yeah, their ceiling is that of a very short person's ceiling in a house. You ever been to a tiny home?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Deion's ceiling in a tiny home. His ceiling is very low.
I don't know. This Salter kid's really good.
I know
Ralph.
Salter's not bad. We'll see
solid.
if he can come back from his injury or whatever he had.
Yeah,
and we'll see. But I'm telling you, Deion, he just rubs me the wrong way, man. He always because he was a great player, but I just don't like his approach as a coach and how he came in there and did what he did to those kids that were there. I don't care if that team sucked or not. They were still there. They were committed. They needed the right leadership to get them going. He didn't even give them the opportunity. He just told them to leave. So I don't like that. I ran many teams in my life, and I didn't walk in and say, okay, here's my son. He's going to be this, and that's it. I never did. That. No, I never did it. I always said
absolutely did.
I was probably the hardest on my son.
You tell me a youth coach, dad.
Oh, they're all horrible.
Do you remember?
I even coached in high school. I get it. They're horrible, dude.
Oh man, we have so many stories. You and I do
Yeah.
personally about people that we saw growing up that
Yeah.
the coach put their kid in there and their kid stunk, but they kept
But
putting him in there.
if you know me and I coached your kid, and there's a chance I did, I guarantee you the one thing you will admit is that I treated my son harder than anyone else.
I wonder what it would have been like if you would have coached me.
I feel
in a
like
hypothetical.
If you would have been
universe.
good and worked hard, it would have been great. If you would have
I-
been lazy, you would have hated it.
I feel like that's almost
You
worse.
would have. You
It's
would have
almost
hated me.
worse if you.
Just kidding.
Sorry, Harris. It's.
okay.
I almost feel like it's worse. Like when a youth coach, it's worse when they treat their kid the worst as opposed to giving them favoritism. I don't know which one's worse. Obviously, favoritism is bad because he may not be worthy or not be worth the position. But then when they're really hard, it's like that poor kid. I felt bad for that.
Well,
kid.
you're right. There's a line there. So I had a partner friend that I got rid of off my team.
Ralph had a partner.
My organization. Yes, he was a partner. Because he was ridiculous to his kid. I've never seen a man treat a child like this. It was unbelievable. And I told him, you got to go. I can't have you around. So he started his own organization, and the parents would sit there. We played them in a game. I'll never forget
Oh, my
this.
goodness.
We smoked them in a game. His team, after our game, had to run for about an hour because we smoked him so bad. And his parents were complaining. I'm like, hey, the guy's a nut.
Oh, you
know?
knew that? Yeah,
So,
exactly.
anyway, I'd love to talk about that all day, but let's go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we got a lot of text in the text line to clean up, and we'll get a little bit more into the Dion thing. And I want to talk about a little bit more college football. I want to get into some top fives and bottom fives based on what's going to happen this year. I know Harris is full of opinions in college football.
That I am.
That you are, and other things. It's the Weekend Warriors right here on 1580 The Fanatic.
1580 and 99.3 The Fanatic.
Live and local.
This summer with Kohl's, you can rack up the compliments. Like, where'd you get that dress? Tell me all your makeup secrets. Or, ooh, my husband needs that polo in every color. Because Kohl's has what you need. Cute dresses, Sephora essentials, stylish polos, comfy kids clothes, and more. Plus, take 20%
Harris.
off some of your faves. Yep. Cue the compliments with Kohl's.
Harris.
Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offer ends July 20th. Coupons and Kohl's Cash do not apply to Sephora. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
You hear that? That's Mike sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. That's because Mike was smart this time. He took ZQL Ultra to fall asleep fast, stay asleep longer, and get the deeply restorative sleep he needs. So now he wakes up refreshed and ready to conquer Mondays.
Let's do this Monday.
ZQL Ultra. Not for colds, just for sleep. Really great sleep. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
All right, so there we were, cruising through the new open-air zoo, when I realized that the park was closing in like 15 minutes. That's when the afternoon took an exciting turn. Luckily, we were in my Nissan Rogue. With its powerful VC turbo engine, well, we had more than enough time to see all the animals. Whoa! And outrun a few!
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Now Nissan offers 6 vehicles starting under $30,000 MSRP. Shop at your local Nissan store or at nissanusa.com. 2024 Nissan Altima, Kicks, Leaf, Rogue, Sentra, and Versa. All prices are manufacturer's suggested retail price. Manufacturer's suggested retail price excludes destination and handling charges, tax, title, license, and options. Dealer sets actual prices.
As we plan for our retirement, there are 4 questions we need to ask ourselves or our retirement planning advisor. How much? How long? How safe? And what cost? Let's start with how much. That is, how much income we think we'll need each and every year for the rest of our lives, including all the activities we want to enjoy during our retirement, like travel, recreation, and entertainment. Plus the cost of housing, including repair and maintenance, taxes, insurance, and utilities, as well as the cost of health care, including expenses not covered by Medicare.
Enjoy safe, secure lifetime income of 5 to 9% for life, depending on age and deferral period, with no fee deductions and no annuitizing. Guarantees rely on the financial strength of the insurer, so let's compare free in Scottsdale. For more, visit IQannuity.com, IQannuity.com, IQannuity.com.
The most important event in sports could happen at any time.
Like right now.
Or right now. Or even
now.
Don't miss history. Follow us on Facebook. Or at 1580thefanatic.com.
It's a Weekend Warriors on
1580 the next. Uh-oh. We've got echo. Can you fix that, Harris? Look at that. Harris. Echo. Hello. Now batting. Manny.
There we go. There we go. Fixed it.
Now batting. Number 37. Manny Ramirez.
All right,
let's go to the text line.
Hey, before we do that, listen, we're about to read the text line, so if you've been texting us, we're going to catch up. But if you haven't texted yet, or you haven't gotten involved in the show, please do so. Hit us up on the Fanatic text line, 888-368-1580, or hit us up on the social media comments on X, on YouTube, on Facebook, on our live social media streams. What's up, Ralph?
I can't answer that. All right,
Wow.
so Blissful Hayes is on the text line, says, good morning, Ralph, Neil, and Triple H. His name is 5-time on this show.
Dun, 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 dun.
The funniest
right.
ever Blender show involved Phil showing up in Speedos with Jeffrey's face taped in the front of the Speedos. Hilarious.
Are you kidding me? When did this happen?
I don't know. I never saw that.
Good
I've
time.
heard.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Damn, if that happened, that's
How much would he be able to sell those Speedos for to the fourth dimension? I think Boyce1 would buy it for, I'm going 3 digits.
I'm thinking $6.
Oh, I don't know.
They were probably little boy
Shipping's
Speedos.
going to be more.
But think about it. They were probably little boy Speedos, not a whole lot there. And,
Oh, Phil's a man.
he's a man to somebody.
To Sports Girl.
Speaking of man, Swazman's on the text line says, uh-oh, here we go.
Oh, boy. Is he
Well,
ripping
actually,
on-
I'm going to go to Bitter Dolphin fan first. He
Okay.
says, Weekend Warriors second best to no one.
That's
I agree
right.
with Bitter Dolphin fan.
That's right.
You are listening right now and watching the #1 sports show on 1580 The Fanatic by far.
That's correct.
It's not even close.
It is kind of weird though that if we have it's kind of similar because I kind of cast you in the role of Jeffrey.
Nope.
And I'm kind of in the role of Randy. I do like bourbon and cigars, so that kind of helps.
True.
And then Harris is in the role of Phil.
Harris. No, he's in the role of Harris.
Oh, Harris is in the role of Harris. So Harris is like the guest host.
Right.
Right.
Pretty much.
So yeah. So this is like, yeah, I think we're a better version. Absolutely, 1,000%.
There's no doubt. I mean,
You know what? Now, I will always be loyal to my partners,
because
Jeffrey,
they pay you.
Jeffrey and Randy, because they
you
are
make
my
money.
closest and dearest friends.
Money.
That is. But with this showering of compliments, Neil, you are giving me.
Listen,
Let's
don't
just say I could pull a Kevin Durant here.
don't take it. Listen, don't take it personally, dude. It's just business.
Okay,
we just decided to be nicer to you on this show than the other. Now, Ralph didn't decide that, but
I've been
I did.
nice.
No, you've been very nice. No,
Oh,
that's true.
Ralph's been very
Ralph's
kind.
meanness is nicer than other people's. So
Right.
Anyway,
Right.
please
Okay,
keep.
Swazman's on the text line says, Ralph, here we go. Ralph in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king, meaning you guys are fun to listen to and talking. Taking Harris under your wing would be like a school project. How can you teach him something useful without doing a lot of work? Wow.
Dang, man.
That's tough, Swazman.
See, this is the thing. This is Blenderville here. Just brutality.
Brutality,
Absolutely
man.
brutal.
See, I thought that this wouldn't travel to the Weekend Warriors, but
Oh,
the
it
fourth
does.
dimension, even on weekends,
they travel.
doesn't take a day off.
We have our own dimension of fans, and it's pretty large, but then we have a blend of fourth dimension. And it's fun.
All right, what else we got?
All right, Filthy Phil is on the text line.
Filthy Phil.
Morning Warriors. See, I'm reading your text, Phil. You don't do that for me. Morning Warriors. Miss you, sexy beasts. Harris, keep these guys straight with no Shador Sanders while I'm away.
You're right, Phil. Hey, I got big shoes to fill here, but I'll do my best.
Big shoes to fill.
Big shoes to fill.
He also says who would win in the eat one hot dog and then sprint 100-meter race? Joey Chestnut or Usain Bolt?
Bolt. Easy.
Bolt.
I don't know.
No question.
Sprint 100. Ooh, I'd say Bolt.
Joey's
But
gonna
you
get that
say
hot dog
the more you increase the hot dog count, the higher and higher chances Joey
agree.
Chestnuts increase. Yeah.
I
So if it's
agree.
like 30 hot dogs or 10 one hot dog, Usain Bolt clears.
Okay, I guess I can't argue that. You agree with that?
Thanks, Ralph.
I'm done talking about it.
Let's
Anyway.
see here. I got one from the moist one. The moist one's on the
Moist
text line.
one.
Oh, yeah. What's up, moist
I
one?
can't say that.
Okay.
It's just a cornhole reference, but I can't say
Oh boy.
Cornhole's the best, man.
That's the way he's talking.
You ever watch collegiate cornhole?
No,
It's riveting. It's like collegiate bowling. It's
But
riveting.
in my hometown, Leapers Fork, Tennessee, you're looking at one of the cornhole tournament of Leapers Fork champions.
Oh, here we go. This guy's a champion at everything.
Oh, wow.
Because there's nobody there.
That's not true. There are 400.
So are
people
you?
there.
Is
The
your
Rednecks
town?
would beg the difference.
Is your town the basis of Jason Aldean's sound? Try that.
Jason Aldean near, but he doesn't live directly in the town. Carrie Underwood actually lives in Leapers Fork.
But
I was taking a test.
Carrie
and
Underwood?
her kids went to my school. I was taking a test, and I look over, and through the windows, it's Carrie Underwood. I was like, what?
Now,
Holy crap.
what era of Carrie Underwood was this? Pre-American Idol? Was this?
This was when I was in this was when I was a senior in high school.
So last week? Oh, I'm sorry.
So much for being nice.
That was sorry. I apologize. Please forgive me for that. Please continue.
I think I'm gonna forgive you, but that was kind of mean.
That was mean. Anyway,
that was kind of mean.
Sorry.
I have a board. It's okay.
I couldn't
you know
resist.
What? It happens to the best of us.
I
No,
understand.
It really
Please
does.
continue. So
I will continue.
You saw
Yes.
Carrie Underwood, yeah?
I saw. That's pretty much it. I mean, I saw her literally.
So you were a senior in high school. So roughly when was that? Like
so
what
that
year?
was 2020.
Okay, so
2020. Yeah.
so it was way okay. So it was definitely in her.
It was
okay.
like right before COVID happened.
her American Idol era.
Yeah, COVID was my senior year of high school.
Okay.
So when the breakout happened and all of
Oh,
that.
man.
Yep. And apparently it was caused by Ralph, I hear.
Yeah, I was a super spreader.
He was the super spreader. He was the
what
Rudy
Jeffrey
Gobert of Arizona.
Jeffrey's full of it. Anyway.
He was patient zero.
Let me read Hefty Lefty. Hefty Lefty's on a text line says NAU is going to put their $20 million into cross country so the state of Arizona can keep winning a national title every year. They have 6 of the last 7 titles.
Hey, shout out to NAU. I like it.
NAU's athletic department does not have $20 million in total.
And of course, he has to follow up with this wonderful comment about any era of Carrie Underwood would get a high school boys sale. I'm not going to say that. I have to.
Okay.
All right. I guess I know where he went with that. All right.
Yeah, you can,
that cleans up the text line. for now.
Very good. So we were talking college football, gents?
Yeah, and let's look at. I want to talk about this, and I know that again, Harris will have an opinion. Go figure.
figure.
I want to talk about 5 college teams. Okay, Harris.
Okay.
That could shock people in 2025.
Listening.
I want to see if you agree with this. I want to see if Neil even cares.
Okay.
I might care, but I
might care.
Definitely won't agree.
Here's number 1 for me.
Alrighty.
South Carolina Gamecocks.
Okay.
I think they're interesting,
Elaborate.
right? I think
Yeah.
they're interesting. Lenora Sellers is an interesting, physically
Yeah.
gifted guy that they have
Very.
at quarterback.
Very.
Right? They've got a lot of young talent. They've got that 5-star edge, Dylan Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
They got pretty if you look at the roster on paper, pretty balanced.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
They haven't always done very well, in the SEC. But they could surprise a lot of people this year. What do you think?
Well, as of late, they've been doing well. I mean, last year, 9-3 season for them. Here's my one question about them: they lose darn near their entire defensive line. They lose a star safety, Nick Amarui, to the NFL draft. So defensively, that team, Lenora Sellers had a good year, and they ran the ball super well with him and Rocket Sanders. But the anchor of that team was them on defense, primarily that front 7 and that 4. That they're going to lose a lot of. So how are they going to rebound from that? Lenora Sellers is most likely going to take a step up. He'll take that freshman to sophomore leap that most guys take. An interesting guy for Carolina, Nick Harbor. He's got a lot of good traits, man. He's tall, he's fast, he's strong, he's good after the catch. He's got good hands. He's been getting good reviews amongst reporters that I trust that are covering South Carolina, and so that offense needs to take a step up because that defense will probably be a little bit down. But I don't hate it. I think the Gamecocks are going to have a good year this year.
What did I tell you, Neil?
What?
This guy knows his stuff, football-wise.
Oh, he
Hey,
absolutely
man.
does.
That's
Hey
pretty
man, what
impressive.
can I say?
And even if
What
he
can I
didn't,
say?
even if he doesn't truly know it. He sounds like he does, and that's really all that
That's
matters.
half the battle,
Perception.
Neil.
That's
That
what's
is half the
That's
battle.
what's got me through the show for a year and a half.
Sometimes it gets me through with Jeffrey and Randy because usually they just kind of nod their heads like, oh yeah.
I'm going to cut the list. I'm going to go. There's one more team.
All right.
that I think it's a surprise. I don't want to, because we could sit here all day. And
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, I could talk about this all day.
Texas Tech, right?
Mm.
They might be
Why
the
do you
most
think that?
complete team in the Big 12, in my opinion, right? Morton's back at quarterback.
They
Offensive
return a
line's
lot.
returned 3 starters.
Yeah.
They've added some pretty nice pieces in the portal, especially on defense, right?
Right.
Show new defensive coordinator, I think, brings a lot of toughness. He seems like he knows what he's doing. The schedule for them is not bad. It sets up pretty well. I think these guys could be Big 12 champion this year. I know you were talking about them a little yesterday, but these are the guys that I'm like, they're very interesting.
So the hype train in Lubbock is just insane right now. With all the money that they have, Coach Campbell, if you don't know who he is, you should know. He is their massive donor. He is the reason they're getting all these recruits all of a sudden. But here's my concern about Texas Tech, in that they've always been good offensively, from the days of Mahomes and Cliff Kingsbury to what was it? Graham Harrell in 2008. They've always been great offensively. Last year, and I get it, you mentioned the portal additions, but they gave up 34 points per game last year. 34 points per game. That's 113th in college football. Who's to say, how much did they truly improve? Because right now, I mean, based on the question, Ralph, was how we're expecting, what we're talking about is college football teams that could perform better than expected. Texas Tech is getting a lot of pub, a lot of love right now. They are talked about to be at the top of the Big 12. That defense needs to improve. For me to say that they're going to be there and be up there with TCU, Arizona State, Kansas State, Utah, who are far more complete teams on paper to me, as Texas Tech is a little one-dimensional. Tech needs to improve on the defensive side of the ball before I can agree with you there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I see it.
Neil, do you have any opinions on Texas Tech?
You know, I don't, because I don't really follow. I don't follow.
I know this is off your stuff a little bit.
I don't follow college football as much as I should. Now,
best.
let me. Here's all I care about.
Yeah.
How are these teams rated and their players ranked in EA College Football 26? Because that's where I'm going to care. Like, you watch. I play. So my son has been trying to get me to play college football since last year. I got Madden last year, and we played a couple times, and I was like, yeah, this really, this isn't the Madden I remember. But my son, who, by the way, is a video game tester at Activision, just for a little point of reference there, Harris, he told me that EA College Football is way better than Madden. So this year we're going to try it.
I think the cool part about the game, Neil, is you legitimately have to know ball. Like, you have to be able to see some coverages and change plays and be like, oh, he's running cover. Oh, he's showing cover 4, running cover 4. We need to attack the flats.
That's how I used to beat my son, is my son would always just blitz a linebacker, and I'm
And you
like,
just-
okay, I can see where he is. I'm just going to throw the ball where the vacancy is, so there you go.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then once he figured it out, I never beat him.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey,
Yeah,
real quick, let me go to the text line. Swazman, that's not Swazman. Yeah, it is Swazman.
Do you know what you're
Swazman
doing,
says,
Ralph?
hey, here's his theory about the fourth dimension Daily Blender crowd.
Okay.
They're like an older brother. It's like older brother syndrome. The more you give your younger brother a hard time, it shows the more you love them. So we must love you guys a lot. I understand what he's saying.
Well,
understand.
at the level that they give grief to Harris, I feel like they want to marry him. Like if that theory is true, then they're going to name Harris the sole beneficiary of their will. Like, are you kidding me?
Oh, they must love me a lot. I'm flattered.
Listen, every time I turn on the blender, for the occasional time I listen to it, if I'm driving somewhere and I'll turn on the blender, I can't think of a time in recent memory where one or both or somebody else hasn't been completely ripping on Harris the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I turn on the show, it's basically the Ash Harris show.
Oh, yeah. You got to have thick skin. You got to have
100%.
thick skin. Mhm.
Oh, it's just, it's crazy. It's unbelievable.
Yep. I think they're just a little bit jealous. You know, my mom always tells me that. She says, honey, if someone's making fun of you, that means they're just jealous.
You know what? My mom said the same
I think
thing.
she's right.
My mom said the same thing. It's a lie.
Jeffrey
Trust
and
me.
Randy, I
mom's
don't think
dead.
so. My mom's never been wrong. Oh, cue the sad music. She's never been wrong, and I think she's right there. I think Jeffrey and Randy are just figuring out ways to articulate how good looking my mustache is, and they're trying to figure out how someone could have so much charisma.
All right, so on that, let's do this. This is a special show today, people. There's more text in the text line. I want to get into a couple more schools. We'll do it on the other side of the break. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll catch up on that text line. I got 2 more schools for you, Harris, that I want to bring up, and then we'll go to something else. All right, we can talk EA Sports.
Oh, I can't list my 5?
No. It's the Weekend Warriors right here on 1580, The Fanatic.
1580 and 99.3 The Fanatic.
Live and local.
AZ Preps 365, your source for all the news, info, highlights, and more. Athlete news and interviews. Talk with coaches. Keep you up to date with the changes, moves, upcoming events, and more. AZ Preps 365, Arizona's Prep Sports Show. If you miss a minute, you miss a lot. AZ Preps 365. Saturday mornings 8 till 10 on 1580 and 99.3 The Fanatic. And always on at 1580thefanatic.com.
Peter, Jorge, let's bring the nail gun over here.
Jose stands tall atop his sustainable flooring company.
Totally. It's renewable and moisture resistant, but we have several green options too. Or we got some beautiful reclaimed oak.
But floored by his success, he needs to hire more installers.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, Takis fans. Wendy's knows you love your Takis Fuego chips, so we thought, why not make a Takis Fuego meal with a Takis Fuego chicken sandwich with spicy chicken topped with crushed Takis Fuego chips and creamy corn spread. Plus, it comes with Fuego fries inspired by Takis and a bag of Takis Fuego chips. If we had any more heat, we might start an actual... I told him this would happen. For an intense new take on Takis chips, gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Includes 1 ounce Takis Fuego chips while supplies last. Takis and Fuego trademarks are used under...
Breaking news coming in from Bet365, and it's no surprise. Same game parlay from Bet365 just keeps getting better.
Well, it's even easier to make a bet. Choose from the most popular markets like hits, run line, totals, and home runs. So many to choose from.
Download the app. Start building your Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Arizona. T&Cs apply.
Cars aren't the only vehicle on our roads. Arizona drivers, don't forget to look out for motorcycles. That means checking your blind spots. Motorcycles are hard to see, day or night. They move and stop quickly too. So keep your distance whenever you see them. And stay focused on the road, not your phone. Make sure you're protecting everyone on our streets. Stay on the lookout for motorcycles. This message is sponsored by the Arizona Governor's Office of Highway Safety.
2025 NASCAR Championship Weekend.
October 31st through November 2nd. Experience the thrill of NASCAR racing
at Phoenix Raceway.
October 31st, it's the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Championship. November 1st, it's the NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship. And it all culminates with the NASCAR Cup Series Championship on Sunday, November 2nd. This event will sell out.
Go to PhoenixRaceway.com for more.
Don't miss the NASCAR Championship Weekend at Phoenix Raceway.
Get your tickets now. 1580
The Fanatic.
It's Weekend Warriors on 1580 The Fanatic.
You know, I was just thinking about that. Phoenix Raceway. It's going to sell out. Anyway, if you want to sell out and be on our show today, hit us up on the Fanatic text line. That's 888-368-1580. Or you can comment on our live social media streams, X, Facebook, and YouTube.
YouTube. Okay.
Do it now.
On the text line, go back here. The Chosen One's like, morning, gentlemen.
Hi.
Hope you're having a great weekend. Just joining the show. What do you have? Wait, why? Who do you have
English
as your way too early college championship game? P.S. I did confirm our Vikings wager above 6 is a push. And how about Bobby Q? Sure. That's a done deal.
Okay.
And we can.
Your little personal side thing. Okay, you guys can go off the air and do whatever you guys do. I think here's my pick. I'm just gonna do random here. Okay.
Okay. Your
You ready?
college championship game pick. So both teams.
Yes. Okay, it's going to be Arizona State versus Ohio State.
All right, so you have no idea what you're talking about.
That's absolutely correct. 100%.
Harris?
I'm taking a little bit of a sleeper here, Clemson,
Ooh.
and I will take, begrudgingly, because I still haven't fully chosen the second one, but I'm going to lean Texas on the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
couldn't be more opposite of mine, which is great.
Texas USC rematch.
Oh, you thought
wait,
mine was bad?
USC?
Mine was bad?
Texas USC rematch. It's going to shock
Which
people
one?
this year.
There's a better chance ASU makes the title game. I'm just saying, man.
And that's the end of Harris ever coming on the show.
It was fun being along. It was fun being along.
That was
last
great.
Hefty Lefties
Yeah.
on the text line says, when is an SEC or Big 12 school going to have some stones and travel to Fargo to play the Bison for a non-conference game?
Oh, well,
in the
NDSU
Fargo
doesn't even
Dome.
need the money. They just like winning. I would love to see that. I think that'd be interesting.
Well, we saw it last year. North Dakota State took Colorado to the brink last year, and Colorado was a
But that
9-win
was
Big 12 team.
In Colorado, though, right?
Like, I'll say this to all those North Dakota, and in Colorado, to all those North Dakota State fans out there, if North Dakota State was an FBS school these last 10 years, like, say they were in the Mountain West, they would have ran it. They would have dominated the Mountain West.
You know who would have issue with that about North Dakota State?
Who's that?
South Dakota State.
The
Touchdown,
Jackrabbits.
Jackrabbits.
Well, they lost their quarterback to Iowa, so I don't know how they're going to look this year.
They've been ravaged by NIL.
They actually have been.
I personally know a player who transferred to Iowa from SDSU. So yeah,
Was it the quarterback?
No, he was
Gradnowski?
He was an offensive lineman.
Oh, okay. He probably went with the quarterback because Iowa went after some South
La-
Dakota State players a lot. Yeah,
his last name is Hawthorne. Anyway, NDSU. I've actually been to the Fargo Dome. Ralph, have you been to the Fargo Dome?
I've never been to the Fargo Dome.
Oh,
you never been to Fargo,
man?
I've never been to Fargo. I've been as close as I've been as Minneapolis.
There's a couple of cool bars in downtown Fargo. And then there's a lot of sports there. Obviously, you only do that in summer, except the Fargo Dome. It's pretty. It's for a small town to have an indoor stadium like that. It's actually pretty amazing.
Well, it's all they have.
Literally,
that's all you need.
I mean, it's like living in Leaper's Fork. What do you got except for Harris Dad's barn? I mean, there's nothing.
And
else
you got
to do.
Carrie Underwood. Dude,
and you got Carrie Underwood. Yeah, and the barn's pretty sick.
There's no Carrie Underwood in Fargo.
You can meet all of our horses. I mean, they are
I
just
think,
as
honestly,
sweet as can be.
All kidding aside, I think that would be cool. I'd love to go check that place out.
Oh, Ralph, I'm sure my parents would love to have you.
No, you don't, Harris, you don't understand. Here's what's going to happen. Ralph's going to walk. He's first of all, he's not going to dress appropriately for being on a barn property.
I have cowboy boots. I have I have
no.
property in
I'm not
Texas.
talking.
Okay.
I'm not talking the ones that came with your BB gun that you bought 30 years ago.
No.
Okay?
I have some real.
No,
cowboy
you've got
boots.
real cowboy
I've got
boots.
real cowboy stuff.
All right. So you're going to walk in. You're going to take one whiff of it. You're going to be like, I'm out of here. That's what's going to happen.
Oh, the barn is gonna reek of manure.
Oh, I know it's
You
going to
gotta
happen,
get used
Ralph.
to that. Yeah.
And then you'll be in the car waiting while the rest of us go on the tour. That's exactly what's going to
Hey, it
happen.
smells like crap in here.
That's right.
What's going
My
on?
my parents are gonna put him to work, man. They're gonna say, "Hey, Ralph, scoop up that manure over there." Ralph's not gonna want to. Yeah, he's not gonna want to do
he's
it.
scooping nothing.
Hey, I'm used to it, man.
You should. You're young. It's your time to scoop.
I'm used to it.
All right, couple more teams. What do you think about this team?
Okay.
All right, this team last year.
Right. Okay.
Their schedule gets a little tougher this year because they're going to bring in Clemson and Miami in their regular season, which they didn't have last year.
Oh, okay.
And then throw in the dates they have against Baylor, Louisville, Syracuse, and TCU. I'm talking about SMU football.
Southern Methodist.
12-2 last year. Some people think, schedule a little weak. What do you think this year? I think this is a down year for SMU.
I agree. I have them actually in my 5 teams that will be down, worse than expected this year. Yeah,
okay.
I do. So
we agree.
Minds think alike. Yeah, SMU were able to blow teams out last year, but man, they did. Who did they beat last year? Who was their marquee win? It was Louisville. In the games that they played, they lost to BYU. They lost to, I believe, they lost to Clemson. They got crushed by Penn State. They just flat out, moment was a little big for them at the moment, clearly. But yeah, I think SMU regresses. Sometimes those teams that are not necessarily super talented on paper and that are super well coached can get figured out fairly easily year 2 once people have time to digest their film and understand that what they're doing is just outsmarting you. And so, yeah, I can see SMU regressing.
All right, last team, and then we're done.
Dang it. Dang it.
Indiana Hoosiers.
Ooh, you think they're going to be worse?
So think about it. They were 11-2 last year, right? They were second in scoring under their first year. Last year, this year teams, I think they're every bit as good as last year, right? And they avoid Michigan and Ohio State this year, but they have road trips to Oregon, Penn State, and Iowa. Those are 3 tough road trips.
Iowa is such an interesting game because those are complete contrasting styles of play. Right there. And that could be a playoff elimination game. Like, that could be...
Interesting.
Yeah, that could be... Those 2 teams, Iowa and Indiana, could be flirting with 10-2, 9-3 Big Ten team, and those teams have a shot.
I think Indiana will be good, but I think they're going to be a tick below last year.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think... Well, last played 7 of the 8 bottom teams in the Big Ten last year. They
had Minnesota.
The way that their conference schedule just drew, because it's really a luck thing, plus a couple rivals here and there. Indiana lucked out. Indiana also did something that really kind of ticks me off last year. They had a game against Louisville scheduled, but they actually canceled the series just so they could make more money going to a bowl game. And so Indiana's going to have a tougher schedule this year. The couple teams that they played, they got railed by Notre Dame, railed by Ohio State. And so... Man, Mendoza's a baller. He's good. Signetti's a great coach, but yeah, they'll be down.
Okay,
last year.
Rapid fire. This is for Harris.
Okay, yes.
We're going to test your knowledge. This all I want to hear is win or loss.
Okay, alrighty.
Okay, need your hot take reaction. I'm going to go through the Indiana schedule.
All right.
Okay. Tell me who the opponents are. Okay. At home versus Old Dominion.
1-0.
Okay. At home versus Kennesaw State.
2-0.
At home versus Indiana State.
3-0.
Oh, it's got to be 3-0.
Yeah. Look at that.
Next game at Illinois.
3-1.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Illinois is coming to Indiana. 3-1 still?
Yeah, 3-1.
Okay. Indiana travels to Iowa.
I'm actually going to say 4-1 because I think they split Indiana, Illinois, and Iowa. So we'll say 4-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next game at Oregon.
4-2.
Okay. Next game at home against Michigan State.
5-2.
Okay. Next game at home against University of Children in Los Angeles.
Oh, University of Spoiled Children.
Yes. No, I'm sorry. UCLA.
Oh, UCLA. Who's Indiana wins that?
Okay.
Yeah. So
all right.
6-1?
6-1. All
5-2.
6-5-2. All right. Next game on the road at Maryland. Next game on the road at Happy Valley.
6-3.
Okay. The state penitentiary.
Yeah.
At home against Wisconsin.
7-3.
All right. Last game on the road against the Boilermakers.
Skipped one there. 9-3. 9-3. They beat Purdue's worst team in the Big Ten.
Purdue sucks.
Okay.
9-3. They're going to be on the outside looking into the playoff if they go 9-3.
Okay.
That's why that Iowa game's going to be really important for them. Yeah.
So Bitter Dolphin fans on the text line says the negative USC comment by your guest host was uncalled for. Please get Phil back. Now you're pissing off our crowd.
Listen, I make negative comments on University of Spoiled Children. What are you talking about?
Well, you know what? It's funny because I'm sitting here right now and I'm looking at the recruiting classes from 2026 and their rankings.
Oh, it's
and you know who's number one?
SC.
SC has 18 ESPN 300 commits. They are number one class.
It's out of nowhere, too, because Lincoln hasn't been able to recruit super well, but this year he has been dominating the recruiting trail.
He beat out Georgia, beat out Notre Dame,
where does ASU,
Alabama.
It's not over yet, though. Not over yet.
Oh, ASU is 5th in that list?
No, Alabama's 5th.
No.
Oh, okay.
ASU, let me see if I can find them. I don't know if they'll be on the list.
They'll probably be a little bit lower. I guess it's 30s.
I'm thinking a lot
40s. Yeah.
Here's what I'll say.
Tennessee is 17.
Listen, I'm because of my daughter's attendance at the school, I am a Wildcat. Okay, I get it.
That's not the reason you're a Wildcat.
However, well, there's that too. I absolutely am enamored with Arizona State football. I totally get it. I think, can you imagine having Ken Dillingham as like your boss at work?
No.
That would be awesome.
I would run through a wall for that guy.
He
that
he
guy
went on.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, that's okay. He went on jogs around campus, and I got a chance ask him questions in press conferences and stuff when I was in Cronkite, and he remembered me. He saw me graduating, and he went up to me and was like, "Hey, congratulations!" And I was like, "Dude,
that's crazy,
it's amazing!" Like he's really nice, intentional guy.
I really like Dillingham. I'm just like, dude, I want ASU to do well for his
Me too.
sake.
Me
for
too.
his sake.
I mean, Harris has got ASU. He picked him 4th in the Big 12.
I did, but understand when I picked him 4th, like the gap between 1 and 4 is so
close.
slim. Like I could totally see them winning the conference.
I just don't know how you overcome the offensive Scatterbo that you lost.
Because
he was their driving force.
Yeah, he was.
He was, but Levitt had a great year.
Levitt had a great year, but when they
Yeah.
struggled, they just handed the ball to Scatterbo, or they threw a ball out to Scatterbo, and he made
Mm-hmm.
things happen, and that's not going to be easy to replace.
Or not one.
Yeah, and I think they're actually 5 because I think A&M's ahead of them. But
You mean
well,
Tech?
you just dislike
Tech.
ASU.
What?
You're anti-ASU.
He is.
I'm really not. I liked them last year.
I just throw out this stupid thing and make you defend it. Like there's no reason to even.
I don't
think that.
dislike ASU. I mean, they're in an inferior league than SC. I mean, they're in what I would call they're not in a power league. They're in the
Big 10.
They're in the
Big
hey,
12,
you're
the Big
nice. Go sit over
59.
there in the corner and play football league. You know, they're
You mean
not.
the
It's not
Pac-12?
SEC. It's not Big 10. Right? Those are the two leagues.
I
that
miss the
Those are the two
Pac-12.
leagues
Me
that
too.
matter.
Me too.
I miss
Me
the
too.
Pac-12.
Well, they're going
Hey.
to be a brand again this year. It's just going to be a bunch of stupid.
Yeah, but
teams
it's going to be a bunch of. It's like Cal State Northridge, or like.
Don't you knock Northridge?
Bucky. Yeah, the Matadors. Oh,
Hey, the ACC could matter. Clemson.
Loyola Marymount.
Clemson's got a shot.
Clemson's got a shot. Yeah.
Clemson's got a real shot this
But
year.
really
They're
good
my
at-
pick to
they're
win the
really
MAC.
good at missing their shots.
Hey, they won. They won 2 in 2010s. Hard against Saban. They're my pick.
All right.
That's your pick.
Yep.
All right.
Clemson.
Well, this has been fun, kids.
It's been the college football hour.
I like it.
I
That's
love
not
it.
bad. I like
But
talking
guess what?
college
We're
football.
done with college football.
We are.
Dang it.
Now
Other
we're-
side of the break, we've got baseball, we got a little bit of NFL, and then we've got your letters.
letters.
Because we gotta address your letters.
We haven't read the mailbag in a long,
that
long
mailbag
time.
is heavy.
It's full.
It's
It's overflowing.
So that's hour 1. Join us for hour 2. You know it's going to be fantastic because you know why? We got 5 time.
That's right.
It's the Weekend Warriors right here on 1580, The Fanatic.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Pocket Hose. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at pockethose.com/terms.
Hi, I'm Richard Karn, and you may have seen me on TV talking about the world's #1 expand. Copperhead with Pocket Pivot is here, and it's a total game changer. Old-fashioned hoses get kinks and creases at the spigot, but the Copperhead's Pocket Pivot swivels 360 degrees for full water flow and freedom to water with ease all around your home. When you're all done, this rust-proof anti-burst hose shrinks back down to pocket size for effortless handling and tidy storage. Plus, your super light and ultra-durable pocket hose Copperhead is backed with a 10-year warranty. What could be better than that? I'll tell you what, an exciting radio-exclusive offer just for you.
For a limited time, you can get a free Pocket Pivot and their 10-pattern sprayer with the purchase of any size Copperhead hose. Just text SUMMER to 64,000. That's SUMMER to 64,000 for your 2 free gifts with purchase. SUMMER to 64,000.
Mira, Jorge, let's bring the nail gun over here.
Jose stands tall atop his sustainable flooring company.
Totally. It's renewable and moisture resistant, but we have several green options too. Or we got some beautiful reclaimed oak.
But floored by his success, he needs to hire more installers.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Breaking news coming in from Bet365, and it's no surprise. Same game parlay from Bet365 just keeps getting better.
Well, it's even easier to make a bet. Choose from the most popular markets like hits, run line, totals, and home runs. So many to choose from.
Download the app, start building your bet, and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Arizona. T&Cs apply.
80% of youth in Arizona don't drink, smoke, or use drugs. Want to know the reason why? It's you. Kids say not disappointing their parents is one of the main reasons they choose not to drink or use drugs. Visit TalkNowAZ.com because while you might worry you aren't getting through, you are. Keep it up and stay up to date about the latest Arizona drug trends at TalkNowAZ.com. Sponsored by Substance Awareness Coalition Leaders of Arizona.
If you're age 62 or older and own a home, this message is for you. Reverse Rob here, Money Radio's expert on reverse mortgages. Learn how to tap the equity in your home and increase the quality of your life by earning tax-free income while protecting your other retirement assets. Join us for our free Second Saturdays webinar every month to learn more. This is not too good to be true. All you need to do is reverse your thinking. Call me today, Reverse Rob, to learn more at 602-REVERSE. That's 602-738-37. Retire right with Reverse Rob.
KQFN Tempe. Also transmitting on K257CD Phoenix at 95.9 FM.
Warriors! Warriors! Go! Yeah! Here we go!
All right, everybody. 11 a.m. on this beautiful. I'm Ralph Romano. That you all know. I'm in the control.
Pleasure. An absolute pleasure, gentlemen.
And we got Phil doing God knows what.
Who knows?
He's cosplaying. He's cosplaying
In a
as
Speedo.
Hey, listen, if you want to get involved in the show on anything we've discussed, we can be nimble.
We can.
Sometime. We heard it for the 5 billionth time. Here it is again. 888-368-1580. Throw a text out there. Say hi. Give us a shout out. If you want us to give you a nickname, we'll do that. Or you can comment on our live social media streams. We are on X. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook.
Book of Faces.
The book.
Guys, great show. Ralph, I have a question.
Okay.
Why is Harris called 5-time?
Oh.
And also, since they named him Triple H, I know it's because of his initials. That's a WWE wrestler, correct? I guess that is, right?
Yes, it is.
Well, there was another one named Booker T, and he called himself 5-time champion. Yeah, ding, ding, ding. So should we call Harris Booker T instead of Triple H whenever he appears in the Weekend Warriors? That's interesting.
I don't know. What do you think, Harris?
I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys. I don't want to make my own nickname. I'll leave it to y'all. Actually, that's not a lie. It's very truthful.
Come on, she doesn't even play.
My grandma actually.
What
No. She wasn't in the league.
So what's the 5-time?
And Leaper Sports Center.
Actually, political parties in the league. We would have commissioner debates, and people would go up to podium. Holt. I'm not even joking. We did debating, and we had the socialist. No, like complete And I'm not even kidding. Like, we did this, and we committed to the bit. So very serious fantasy league, Ralph.
Y'all are built different there in Tennessee. Here in Arizona, it's just like, leave me alone.
Yeah, it is. It's a culture adjustment for sure. There are pros in both types of cultures.
Yeah, but I'll bet you not once, Harris. South say, bless your heart.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
Well, I say that sometimes.
Okay, that doesn't count. I'm talking other people. Like, say, bless your heart.
I know.
They're gonna say this is a robbery. Pretty much. So anyway, so Ralph, there is a quite a bit. Well, you about to head to the mid-season break.
We are.
We've got
so
the All-Star game today, and the celebrity softball game.
Oh, all the garbage. Yeah,
that's not garbage. Futures game is not garbage. Yeah, it's just kind of fun to watch them be idiots.
Yeah, you know what they can do.
It's kind of fun.
What can they do? Anyway, but now we've got the home run derby on Monday, and then Tuesday.
Talk about that, yeah.
The 95th All-Star game.
But as equal opportunity baseball fans that we are,
yes.
When it's good, we're going to talk good. When it's bad, we're going to talk bad.
Correct.
Let's talk the Dodgers last week. We're going to talk good. When it's bad, we're going to talk bad.
Correct.
Let's talk the Dodgers last week.
The Dodgers and their now seven game losing streak.
Right.
What's the number? It's been a decade since they've had a 7-game losing streak.
Over a decade, yeah.
Over a decade since they had a 7-game losing streak. And I know that all of the Diamondbacks fans here in the Valley and all the fans listening of other teams, they're all ecstatic. They're elated. They are absolutely giddy with excitement that the Dodgers are actually mortal, which everybody knew they were, but you sometimes act like they're not.
They're mortal based on injuries, but yeah. So here's what's been happening, and you've been watching it, and I'm sure I've been watching it. I mean, for the first 6 games of the streak, I don't think they scored more than 2 runs.
And the most concerning part of all that, because this is the kind of thing that happened in years past when the Dodgers would have these ridiculous offensive seasons, and then get in the playoffs and their bats would go quiet. This is what this reminds me of.
A little bit. I agree
across the board. Now, again, to be fair and balanced, even if they lost every game against the Giants, if they got swept by the Giants, which could happen in the realm of possibility,
sure,
they would still be 2 games ahead of the Giants in the division.
Right. They built enough of a cushion to withstand this.
Yeah. And this happened last year. Someone said yesterday, last year, they were only 1 game better at this point last year. Yeah. So it's not like this is it's very difficult as a fan to watch this and not lose your mind like my wife does every time she watches them. Oh my goodness. You want to talk about some fun. You want to talk about some fun banter? Listen to her during a game. It is amazing.
Really?
Anyway, the fact of the matter is the Dodgers are still they still have the second best record in baseball.
Second or third best.
Right?
They're right there.
The Diamondbacks are still 9.5 games out, 10 games out.
Yeah,
I can look it up if I want to. Whatever, right? The fact of the matter is, in the NL West, the Dodgers still have the lead, and hopefully, whatever is going on now, I'm hoping that the next 2 games they'll figure some stuff out, because yesterday they looked really good.
I will say this. Yesterday they started showing signs of life again. They
Yes.
went down 8-2, and then they suddenly woke up.
And they were 1 hit away from tying that game. I think they had Hai-Sun Kim on second.
They did.
And then they had 1 out, and then Will Smith very uncharacteristically grounded to a double play.
Yeah, he did.
Right? So it's like
they're showing signs of life. And here's the good news if you're a Dodger fan. So I know every team's going to go through this every year, right?
Yes.
It happens. But here's the difference, right? Glass now pitched his first game in months and looked fantastic.
He did look good.
Right?
Yeah.
Blake Snell pitched down at Rancho a couple days ago, a couple innings. He's on his way back.
For those of you who don't know, that's Rancho Cucamonga, which is the
Quakes,
the single A affiliate of Los Dodgers.
Yeah, the Quakes that play at the Epicenter. I love that.
That is pretty cool.
But so he looked really good in his 2-inning outing, and he's on his way back. So after the All-Star break, you'll have your rotation will get back to Snell, Glass now. Ohtani's been throwing better and better, and I think you'll see him go to 4 or 5 innings here real soon.
Yeah.
Kershaw's looked good, and then what he's doing. Sheehan has looked fantastic. That young kid is phenomenal. He ain't going anywhere. He's going to be up there.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin May has been concerning. I think he's a little bit in his head right now because his control is either fantastic or he's terrible.
You know what his problem is?
Well, I'll tell you what his problem is, but go ahead.
His problem is he looks like Conan O'Brien. If Conan O'Brien were a pitcher, it'd be
Yeah,
Dustin May.
he does look like Conan
Okay,
O'Brien.
I'll give you that. You look like Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, but
That was always your mantra.
I
when you were
still
young.
haven't seen.
overweight version of Conan O'Brien.
You haven't seen what?
I haven't seen your face, Neil. I haven't seen your face.
Really? I sent you a text.
I'll send you a picture of my face.
Oh wait. Let me.
Every time you go,
I can
away. Look
I
up
can
an old
be-
episode.
Oh,
like
I see.
Yesterday's episode.
If you look at some younger pictures of
Oh,
me,
yeah.
dead ringer for Conan
I
O'Brien.
act like Conan O'Brien. Anyway,
He
sorry.
kind of does. I see it.
You were talking about.
But here's the
Dustin
thing
May.
about Dustin May, what's hurting him this year.
Yes,
He's one of the
yes.
lowest percentage pitchers on first pitch strikes. He's less than 50% on first pitch strikes. When he has a first pitch strike, he's a different pitcher. He throws so much better, gets people out. When he throws a first pitch ball, he struggles.
Why do you think that is?
Well, it's typical of pitchers, right? I mean, if you can start off 1-0, now you can start doing what you want to do and make them go after your pitch.
Yeah.
If you start 0-1 and you're in a hole, now you got to start thinking about getting it over the plate.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta
So
start-
it become less effective. But here's the other thing with that game yesterday, and if you watched it, Neil,
I
that
did watch it.
umpire
Oh my goodness!
was
That
not for
missed-
both sides.
He
was
missed
horrendous.
30% of the calls.
I
Easily.
think more.
He probably. I wouldn't argue that.
He was
Okay.
forcing the batters to have to think up high to swing because his strike zone was like an extra foot
No,
up high
and then when-
outside.
Yeah, and then when Rogers got in, he was throwing. He threw like 2-3 inches off the plate to left-handed batters, and they were calling him strikes.
Yep.
And then he would.
Announcers criticize,
I've heard it a few times.
but this is bad.
Like that one pitcher that one ump that stole the immaculate inning from
Yeah,
Yamamoto.
that was horrendous.
Like that was 3 inches inside the box.
Yeah.
And he called it a
But
ball.
This guy yesterday was Angel Hernandez reincarnated. He was horrendous.
So are you guys, because we have this debate all the time on the Blender, and it's 2-on-1. Are you guys in favor of the robot umps or no?
I am. I think it's a really good thing, and they're going to be using it in the All-Star game, which I think is kind of funny.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they're using it in the All-Star game.
I did see that. Yeah.
So
Did you see him use it, Ralph or Harris? Did you see him use it during spring training?
Yes,
I did.
I liked it.
I
I,
liked
thought
it
it
too.
was okay.
Yeah.
I don't think Harris liked it.
Well, I actually worked spring training. I don't know if you guys know
Yeah,
this,
with
but
the
I
Padres,
worked for
right?
the Padres. Yeah, and so I saw it firsthand.
I mean, great.
And I think here's the thing about it. I don't think it's as perfect as people think it is. Like, there's been a lot of players that have said that it's not as accurate as people think, and there's a margin for error that needs to be fixed. That being said, I think the union, the umpires union, needs some competition because that has monopolized its own market in a way to where there's not a lot of training. They can't be full-time employees because they have to have other jobs as
Right.
well. And so because of that, you could say their officiating has suffered, and that would probably be right. And so I think because now all of a sudden the MLB can say, hey, if you guys don't get your act together, we're going to use this. And you guys aren't going to have jobs.
They need to. We've
could
talked
be
about
good.
that numerous times about relegating umpires down there from the minor leagues, if based on scoring.
Oh, I
and all
think
that
so.
stuff.
I know they already get graded, right? I know they have this. They already
Yeah.
have a system they use all the time for
Yeah, they do.
watching that. So I like whatever system they had at spring training, or it was the challenge system. That's what I think they should bring up. As far as robo umps, like if you do that, it's not going to kill me. But ultimately, I like having that, but I also like having the balance, right? There's the whole, like you said, it's competition. It's like if I do something egregious, like if I throw, like again, there are two of those pitches that Rogers threw to, I forget who it was. I think it was I forget who it was, Conforto, whatever. Two of those pitches, if he had challenged those, he would have won 2 in a row. And I actually saw that at one of the games I went to. The batter challenged 2 pitches in a row, and they were both. He won both challenges.
And they get pissed behind the plate when they do that.
Oh yeah, and it's like you know what? Too bad. Wah.
There's a game. So you talked about how they get graded now, and they do, right? There's a system to do this. So here's umpire Chad Whitson on July 8th at the Athletics and the Braves game. He was only correct 74% of the time.
Goodness. That's not good.
You know what happened to him?
What happened?
Nothing.
Yeah,
That's
there's
the problem.
no accountability.
Yeah, that's an issue.
That's the problem. If
Yeah.
you have to, like, I know in the NFL they have accountability. Like there are I don't know if they used to do it by individual officials now at the different positions.
Right.
Now I think
Right.
they do it by crews. Right?
Right.
So if your crew is great, This sounds like gang stuff. Yo, my crew. My crew better than your crew.
Peace.
I got Hockey Lee on my crew. Yo. Like, I don't know. Whatever. I'm stupid.
Mark Ripperger.
Are you implying that you were in a gang?
Negative.
No, he's too white for that. Mark Ripperger was
actually.
he actually had a perfect game. He had 100% accuracy back in April.
There's been some really good
They should elevate that. He should get a bonus. He should move up in whatever, right?
You should call all the Dodger games.
This is true.
They just
Very
don't
true.
do that. But anyway, I don't want to go down that
So
road.
let's be equal opportunity.
Let's do it.
What was this? You were pointing.
No,
back
you
and
go
forth to
first,
me?
and then I'll go to it.
Okay.
Something we're both going to like, but go ahead.
Okay, no, you go first because mine's going to go down a rabbit hole.
Okay, so no rabbit holes. Did you know? I didn't know this. Steve Garvey is now part of the Hall of Fame.
When did this happen?
I guess recently he got voted into the Hall of Fame.
But where was the story? Because I looked it up when you said
On
that
the internet.
agenda. Well, I looked it up, but it didn't look like he got put in the Hall of Fame.
Well, he's getting put into it
Because
this year
I was going to wear my Garvey jersey in response to that.
Let's
Because
look
I
that
have a
up because
Steve
I
Garvey
read somewhere that he got voted
Are you
in.
a Dodgers fan too?
I was.
Okay, you're
I went.
both.
I went to Dodger game at age 7 in 1976. So I like Steve Garvey and Ron Say and Davey
Sure.
Lopes. You know,
Sure.
they have that Ron Say bobblehead at the stadium. Hey, you know what though? Let's not talk about that for a second.
Okay, go ahead.
I feel like we have a few minutes before the break. I want to be equal opportunity.
Do it.
I want to talk about the Arizona Diamondbacks. There's one topic I won't bring up, which is the obvious topic, Suarez. But let's do this. Let's rate their current pitching staff. And this is the current. Oh, stop it! This is their current lineup right now. So I want you both to give me your takes.
Okay, go ahead.
And Harris, if you're not comfortable doing this because you don't know, just make something up. 'cause no one knows-
I can give some
Okay.
takes here.
Nobody know the difference anyway. Honestly,
can hang.
that's how I've done the show for a year and a half. All right,
Right, I'm pretty good at it.
So you actually sound better than I do when you fake stuff. All
Thanks, I
right, here we go.
appreciate that.
Meryl, shut up. Meryl, I do that. I said as the words. I'm like, okay. All right,
Oh.
here we go. Meryl Kelly. Both of you give me your takes.
B
Hot
minus.
takes.
B. I was gonna say B.
B minus.
Okay.
Or
Zach
B plus maybe.
Zach Gallen. And let me preface this. Zach Gallen first part of the second half, Zach Gallen second part of the second half.
What does that mean?
Well, because Gallen struggled. He went through a desert for a while.
So then wouldn't I just rate him based on
Just
the years-
overall,
the years
whatever.
so far?
D plus.
D plus.
Ooh.
That's kind of harsh, dude.
No, I don't think it is. I was going to say D minus to an F.
Oof. Okay.
I think he's been terrible.
How about Eduardo Rodriguez?
D minus.
Yeah, he's a D minus.
Yeah, he's fallen.
He's
off.
having a bad year.
You talked about that first strike thing. Eduardo Rodriguez has actually been. He has I think the worst ERA in the MLB amongst players' first pitches.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. All right, Ryan Nelson.
C plus.
Yeah, C plus.
All right, so this person here, this last one, this is arguably their current ace of their staff, and I mispronounce his name because it's fun. His last name it's Brandon Pfaadt. I like to call him Brandon Fat, like PHAT fat, like pretty hot and tempting. So
he's a D this year.
Brandon Fat. Are you kidding me? You think he's a D?
Absolutely.
I think he's a C minus.
Please elaborate.
He has over a 5 ERA. Number one.
Okay.
He's getting lit this
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
He hasn't had a good year at all. This is a disappointing year for him.
Well, I know that both of those Gallen and Pfaadt, their last outings were actually pretty good.
Pfaadt in 100 innings have given up 17 home runs, right? 60 runs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not good. He's walked 23 guys. I mean, he's got a 5.16 ERA. He's what is he, 9-6? He's having a disappointing year.
He's got the 5th most wins in the MLB with an over 5 ERA.
Yeah.
It is one of the weirdest stat lines. Like
because on those
I've seen.
games he's getting run support, but he's given up a lot of runs.
He is, but also you got to think of this: when Brandon Pfaadt gets blown up, he gets blown up. Like
he does,
giving up, and so that I think inflates his ERA a little bit because he has one bad start, and it's like ooh, complete down.
Brandon Pfaadt is a guy that had a great run during their playoff run.
Yes.
Looked really good.
Yes, he did.
And he's never been that guy since.
Well, he was tough to figure out because when the Diamondbacks drafted him from Bellarmine didn't even have a lot of resources to track his spin rate and to track like all the stuff, and so a lot of his numbers were really, really unknown. So people I think had trouble figuring him out, and now I think as time has gone by, people have figured him out more.
Yeah, I mean, he had a historic run in 23, but this last few years, he's a good number 5. I think he's a good 5, but that's what he is. He's a 5. I hate to use a comparison because he's struggling this year, but I'd say he's like Dustin May. Dustin May could be a good 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, we've talked enough Diamondbacks for now. We've given them their due because this is an Arizona-based radio show.
We have one more thing, though.
What's that?
Friend of the show. We have to say it.
Oh, of course.
Of course. So Ronan Kopp from he's a local kid, right?
Ronan Kopp.
Originally from Chino Hills, but he's a local kid. He's my son's best friend. I'll just throw that in there. But Ronan Kopp got promoted to AAA in the Dodger organization this last week.
Congratulations.
He's a 6'7" left-handed pitcher out of the bullpen.
Goodness.
That throws up. And he had his debut outing the other night in Oklahoma City, 3 up, 3 down.
Wow.
I knew once he could figure it out, I think he's dangerous, and he could be a heck of a guy out of the bullpen, even a back-end closer one day. But I think we could have a shot at seeing him in September at Chavez Ravine, which would be really cool.
So look out for Ronan Kopp.
Ronan
Kopp.
Kopp. He is friend of this show, friend of this family. He's like a son, and we're really pulling for him. And he's just, man, when you see a 6'7" beast with his beard, he looks like he's out of Tennessee. He throws that 98, 99 mile an hour fastball from the left side. It's scary.
Randy Johnson vibes, man. 6'7", throwing that hard.
Yeah. So good job, Ronan. Hey, man, we're pulling for you on this show, and the day that you make it, you better come do an interview.
That's right. 100%.
He will, though. He's good.
All right.
He's a good kid. All right. So when we come back, let's talk about the All-Star game a little bit, the rosters, the weekend that's going to be going on, and all that little fun stuff. Before we get crazy.
All that little fun stuff.
It's the Weekend Warriors right here on 1580 The Fanatic.
1580 and 99.3 The Fanatic.
Live and local.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-410-6744. 800-410-6744. 800-410-6744.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Hey everybody, it's Mark Asher back to tell you about my great friends at the Lund Mortgage Team. Did you know that the Lund Mortgage Team was founded back in 1999? That's right, they're celebrating 25 years in existence this year. And you know what you have to do to stay in business that long? You have to be good at what you do. And the Lund Mortgage Team is not just good, they are great. They have helped thousands of people save thousands of dollars over those 25 years here in the Valley of the Sun. They only lend in Arizona, and they're mortgage brokers, which means they can shop your rate around. They're not tied to just one set of rates. Mortgage rates can get crazy. They can get high. They can get low. There's good times to strike, and there's times to stay on the sideline. Let the Lund Mortgage Team be your coach, be your team leader when it comes to these huge decisions. Call 623-875-9940. That's 623-875-9940, or you can always check them out at lundmortgage.com. Great website with all the tools you need. Call them today. They're my great friends, and you'll love them. It's the Lund Mortgage Team.
Mira, Jorge, let's bring the nail gun over here.
Jose stands tall atop his sustainable flooring company.
Totally. It's renewable and moisture resistant, but we have several green options too. Or we got some beautiful reclaimed oak.
But floored by his success, he needs to hire more installers.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Download our free sports app and stay up with all the latest sports news, scores, highlights, and more. Or stream us live anywhere
at 1580thefanatic.com.
1580 and 99.3 The Fanatic, Arizona's home for sports.
It's the Weekend Warriors on 1580 The Fanatic.
Hey, if you're going to take on me or take left, hit us up on the Fanatic text line 888-368-1580. Send us a text, say hello, give us your hot take on any kind of sports topic. We'll cover anything. We don't care. I mean, Ralph does, but or hit us up on our live social media streams in the comments section. That's X, that's YouTube, and that's the Book of Many Faces.
And the chosen ones on the text line says, I'm in favor of the robot umps. While it may need tweaking to make it better, knowing the current umps are potentially 74% accurate is unbelievable, and I think we all agree.
You know, it's just, listen, once you have the cameras in place, once you have the hardware in place, it's just a software problem at that point. That's all it is. You can write code to fix that stuff.
Yeah, you can.
Or train the AI model to figure it out.
And that
correctly.
tracking system they're using is the same system they're going to be using in the NFL this year for the first and 10 markers.
True.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about
What's
that. They're
called?
going to use
It's,
technology.
Yeah, I can't
Oh
remember what
my
it's
goodness,
called.
I can't.
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's going to be interesting to watch. Hey, and I need to retract something real quick. I guess I got duped because I had read that Steve Garvey made the Hall of Fame and he didn't. So he should be in the Hall of Fame.
I agree.
That's all
He
I'm
should
gonna
be.
say.
He's one of the only people with his stats line that's not in the Hall of Fame. And you can't say anything about, well, it's because of his politics, because honestly, he's been snubbed by the Hall of Fame committee for a long time.
I mean, his forearms are as big as my thighs.
Today, he's in his 70s and his forearms are bigger than your thighs. Yeah, it's crazy, unbelievable.
How do you know what my thighs look like? What are you doing?
Well, let me tell you.
I know I wear shorts, but anyway,
They're pretty big.
Whoa!
I've seen him in studio.
Yes, you have.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
let's talk about the All-Star reserves because we didn't get to that wasn't picked last week.
Correct.
I want to talk about who made it. I want to talk about snubs. I really want to talk about snubs.
American League first?
I'm pissed, but yeah.
American League first. All right.
Let's look at the reserves in the American League. Let's see who we got here. So I know Alejandro Kirk from Toronto.
my buddy.
He's my buddy.
He's my
buddy. Jonathan Aranda from Tampa Bay, infielder.
Yep.
Alex Bregman, Boston infielder.
Oh,
okay.
My favorite guy, Jazz Chisholm from the Yankees.
He's not my favorite guy.
I just like his name.
That's fine.
It's a cool name.
Yeah.
Bregman making it despite getting hurt. Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Maikel Garcia of KC, and Brandon Lowe of Tampa Bay, and our former friend from the Dodgers, Zach McKinstry from the Tigers, made it.
Yep.
Ah, there you go.
Good for him, man. He's had a good career since he left LA.
Yeah.
Jeremy Pena from Houston. Houston sucks. Isaac Paredes of Houston. Houston sucks. Bobby Witt Jr., who people thought should have been a starter, which I think, I'm happy for our buddy that made it.
Mr. Jacob Wilson.
Yeah, but Bobby Witt Jr. is...
He's a legend. Like, no doubt. I get that.
Yeah. Randy Arozarena from the Mariners.
They stink. No, I'm just kidding. That was for my brother-in-law Eric.
I didn't know. I didn't know if Moist one's listening.
The Mariners do not stink.
Eric, we love you. At least I do.
My boy Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton from the Twins.
Twinkies.
Stephen Kwan from Cleveland. Julio Rodriguez from the Mariners. And Brent Ricker from the A's.
From the Oakland Athletics. I'm just going to call them Oakland Athletics.
Not bad. I don't have a whole lot of issue with the American League.
I don't either.
Anything 5-time?
Julio Rodriguez making it.
I mean...
I don't know about that. I mean, his advanced stats are always really good, but
why you gotta
I have it right here. His OPS is 695.
Okay.
I don't think. No way.
All right. You have it.
No way.
This is a free country today. You have the right to say whatever you want.
I mean, 695 OPS is below league average.
Yeah, it is.
he's batting 244 and he's slugging 392. So he's not hitting the ball consistently, and he's also not hitting it hard either. And so I get it. He's a good fielder, but, that's just something I disagree with.
Let's quickly go to pitchers.
By the way, before we get on that, something I just saw this. It just jumped out at me as I'm looking at the stats here.
Yeah.
It is pretty obvious that Dave Roberts is coaching the National League team because they have the American League has 15 reserves.
Yeah.
That are not pitchers.
Yeah.
The National League has 10 reserves and a whole bunch of relief pitchers. Like you could tell Dave Roberts is coaching this team because he's going to stick with his, let the starters go. Well, I mean, in this case, they're going to go one inning, but he's got a bunch of relief pitchers. Anyway, there are fewer National League reserves, non-pitchers, than there are in the American League.
Right, and they have a lot of pitchers. So I'm going to run right through it. Hunter Brown from the Astros, Chris Bubick from the Royals, Garrett Crochet from Boston, Jacob deGrom from Yusei Kikuchi from the Angels. I don't know who that is. Casey Mize from the Tigers, Drew Rasmussen from the Tampa Bay, Carlos Rondon from the Yankees, Joe Ryan, Minnesota, Tariq Skubal from
Minnesota,
Detroit, Shane Smith, the White Sox, and Brian Yu from Seattle. Those are your starters. We all kind of talked through that last week. Chapman, Estevez, Hader, and Munoz are your relievers.
Yeah, I love how there's 4 relievers. And then
good relievers.
The they're very.
Yeah.
Dodgers have 6 relievers.
I was like Shane Smith, and then I realized the rule. How every team has to have
everybody
an
has to
all-star.
have somebody.
Yeah, so Shane Smith gets
everybody needs somebody.
The reserves in the National League, going to run through them real quick too. You got Hunter Goodman catching, got the guy from Colorado, actually pretty darn good catcher.
That's okay.
I like him. Alonso from the Mets, Ellie De La Cruz from the Reds, Donovan from the Cards, Olsen from the Braves, Suarez from the Diamondbacks, Court Carroll from the Diamondbacks, which I was kind of surprised.
There's controversy about that.
I agree. We'll touch on that.
About Corbin Carroll
being a reserve. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Stowers from Miami, Tatis from the Padres, Wood from the Nationals, Schwarber from the Phillies.
Yep.
Your starting pitchers, you've got Abbott from Cincinnati, Boyd from Chicago, Mackenzie Gore from Washington. This is interesting. They did a legend pick, and Kershaw got on the team, which I thought was kind of
I like that.
We talked about this last week, remember?
They threw him a bone.
They threw him a bone.
I don't hate that. Yeah.
Freddie Peralta from Milwaukee.
Yep.
Jacob Mizorowski from
that
Milwaukee.
kid.
We're going to talk about that. I have a problem with this, but I have a problem with this.
Oh, okay.
I have a big problem with
All
this. Peterson from the Mets, Robbie Ray from the Giants, Sale from Atlanta, Skeens from Pittsburgh. Webb
Paul Skeens made it?
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Webb from the Giants.
He's good, too.
Wheeler from the Phillies, Yamamoto from the Dodgers. Your relievers are Adams from San Diego, Diaz from the Mets, Miguel from Milwaukee.
Who's also sick.
Yep. Rodriguez from the Giants, Suarez from the Padres, and Morjan from the Padres. Let's go back to Mizorowski.
Yeah, so what's up with this?
I love the kid.
Oh, he's filthy.
He's a freak of nature.
Yes, he is.
Right? He's been
6'7",
5 games so far, right?
Yes.
He's had 4 really good games and 1 really bad game.
Mm-hmm.
That is not deserving of an all-star appearance. That is ridiculous.
A little early, you think?
Way too early. His resume is 5 games. This is the most insane, ridiculous all-star thing I've ever seen. I can't even believe they did this. They did this for ratings. They did this because he's hot and talking right now. Everybody's talking about him. So let's put him in the all-star game. He does not belong there. He has not earned the right yet. He will, in my opinion, in the future because I think he's a heck of a kid. But he does not deserve
Now,
this.
to be fair, and let me throw this out there in case it's... To be
fair.
We'll throw this out as a balance.
Okay.
To be fair to our friend, Mr. Mizorowski...
Not my friend. Go ahead.
Okay, well, he should be your friend.
I don't know.
You don't.
He
have
still
to know
can
him to
be
your friend.
He still
Listen,
can be. Ralph.
you called him Jeffrey.
There's still time.
Did you call me Jeffrey?
Muscle memory, dude.
Look, you jerk.
Dude, muscle
Listen,
memory. It happens.
The trauma runs deep. I understand.
I understand.
All right,
yeah,
so
You gotta figure out
he is technically a replacement. He was not originally chosen, but then somebody chose him to replace whoever was supposed to go.
Guys to replace him. There
are better people.
There's guys that have earned it that have been there all season that have the numbers that could be there.
Who should have replaced him?
Oh, I can look. I don't know, but I guarantee you, I'll find someone. He should not be there. Not after 5 games, dude. That's not right.
Yeah, I can see your point. I can see your point.
You know, I think should be on the team is Juan Soto. I think he should have made it.
Yeah, I mean, he's having a decent year.
You know, it's one of those things where there are players that you could pick them every single year. Like Freddie Freeman, I'm not going to lie to you. As much as I love Freddie Freeman, and as much as he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, there's no doubt, right? I think this particular season, I didn't feel like, much like Mookie Betts, I didn't feel like he had enough to I mean, he got that spot because of his popularity.
He's got one
to
of
a
the
certain
best
degree.
batting averages in baseball.
Yeah, not in the last.
He's having a good year. Betts, I can understand.
Not the last month and a half or so.
But still, his average is over 300.
Yeah, and I guess that's the fan.
How do you not have a 300 guy on the All-Star game?
Are there other? Oh, here's the other question: are there first basemen who are better than him stats wise up to this point in the season who should be there?
I think that Alonso is close, but no, I don't think there is.
Okay. Fair enough.
Alonso is close, but I think Freeman's having a better year.
I'm taking a devil's advocate position because obviously I'd like to have every Dodger on the All-Star team.
Well,
Well, you're close.
Except
You're darn
Conforto.
close.
Although Conforto is turning it around, by the way.
He is turning around, but like 5 times just said, I mean, Mookie Betts doesn't deserve to be there.
Correct.
He's having a down year.
Yes.
Right? So I have no problem with that. But here's what I do have a problem with.
What do you have a problem with?
Andy Pages not being on this team.
How
is Andy Pages not on this All-Star team?
So basically, Pages or Corbin Carroll replaced, which should have been Andy Pages.
And Pages has had a way better season than Corbin Carroll.
But he's popular.
Who cares? Andy Pages has got the numbers. He's had a breakout year.
Oh, I disagree with that.
Well, of course you do. But go ahead and tell me.
Okay, let's say, hang on, Harris. I want to hear your reasoning for this.
Yeah, I mean, his OPS is better. He's slugging more. I get it. Pages is batting better, but man, if you look at just like the power at which they're hitting the ball, I mean, Corbin Carroll is.
What? How many home runs does Corbin have?
Corbin has 21.
And what does Pages have? Like 17?
Pages has 17.
Okay,
17.
so they're pretty
That's
close.
statistically
Corbin missed a couple
close.
games though, but also you got to look at
So
the
Pages.
triples too, and other stuff like.
How about the defensive ability? Pages has a cannon in the outfield. And how many assists does he have defensively this year? I think
He does. Their wars are
really.
really close if you want to use that. Like
I think-
2.9 to 2.8. Carroll up by 0.1.
I think
it is
that's
close.
Yeah, I think it's close. So it's
It's close.
Yeah, I do agree that it's close enough, and maybe it's obviously it's my bias that wants Pages to be in there instead of Carroll, but Carroll is certainly deserving of it.
I'm not saying he's not, but I think Pages is very deserving of it, and they should have found a spot for him. Just like I would say,
A reserve spot, maybe.
yeah, which is fine. He deserves to be up there. What about Muncy? Yeah, I know he's hurt. I get all that. But the year that he had up to that point, up to a week ago,
Oh yeah,
Muncy was
one of the best hitters in the game.
Yeah, for the last month or so.
So who do you think he should have been in over though? Muncy.
Right.
Well, I would have put him in over like Matt Olson, but Matt Olson's there because he's a Brave.
Because they need to have representative.
Right, because it's a representative thing. Is all it
It's
is.
So do you
crazy
think-
how
do you
far
think-
the Braves have fallen. But Olson's still having a really good season.
Do you think Muncy's better than Machado?
I think Machado's a better defensive third baseman, but I think Muncy's a better bat.
Okay, fair enough.
Machado's a great defense. I hate that douchebag, but he's a great third baseman.
Hey, he is a remarkable third, and he's also batting 290.
And I keep
slugging
calling him a
494.
douchebag because I don't like him, but the reality is I know people that know him and they say he's the nicest guy in the world.
Oh,
I know.
He is actually nice.
So, Manny, I don't mean to call you a douchebag.
His theatrics are definitely. Well, man, that's why I didn't like him on the Dodgers.
It's a Dodger
because when he's on the field, he's a thug. He's a bad person. When he's off the field, he's like, and there's a lot of players you can say that. There were a lot of players there were some players who were just bad people on and off the field.
Yeah, agreed.
Then there were some, but he's like Freddie Freeman. He's the nicest guy when he's at bat or if he's at home playing with the kids.
It's
he's
like Jeffrey
fantastic.
O'Brien on the radio, off the radio. He's a bad guy.
Wait, in both you're saying?
You said it, not me. You said it, not
on
me.
and off.
You said it, not
We'll
me.
clip that and send it to him.
You
cannot
should.
confirm, nor did I.
Can you do that?
You
Yeah.
can
Oh wait,
confirm-
you're clipping
you
it,
can
saying him?
absolutely confirm.
Oh wait, if you're clipping it, Jeffrey is the nicest, the best guy ever.
All right.
Yeah, clip that.
You
Clip
don't.
that,
You
send it
don't
to him.
have to do that. It's okay.
Well, I mean, if you want to clip it, I mean, it could give me like a promotion.
So how about the home run derby? Before we go to break, real fast.
I
Home
think
run
this is the
derby.
most boring lineup ever, except for Cal Raleigh.
Oh, I love
big dumper.
The big dumper. Oh,
The
my
big dumper.
my sister.
Coolest nickname in sports.
Well, you remember, Emily, my sister-in-law. She's in love with Cal Raleigh. As I think, I don't think Eric has anything to be concerned about, but Cal Raleigh is going to steal some women.
I mean,
I'll tell you that.
Look at James Wood, Byron Buxton, O'Neill Cruz, Junior Caminero, Brent Rooker, Jazz Chisholm, and Matt Olson.
All right,
That's
I'm
just boring.
I'm gonna plant my flag.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready for this, Harris?
okay,
I'm gonna plant my flag.
Push
One
it.
second.
Plant
it's
it.
coming. It's coming.
That's what she said.
I am. It is coming.
That's what she said. Definitely.
We do the flag thing, we know what we're getting ourselves into.
He is all about plant flagging.
Byron Buxton is going to be your home run derby champion for 2025.
Wow, your flag just got burned. Absolutely.
Byron
ridiculous.
Buxton, mark my words. Take it to the bank. You go to DraftKings, you go to FanDuel, you go to Bet365, you go to Caesar Sportsbook. I don't care where you go. Put your money on Byron Buxton.
Look, you got to
win
put a
the-
couple bucks on Raleigh because the way he's hitting right now is just, he's outside of his mind.
He's not even the favorite.
That's the
I know.
people who are going to choke.
38 home runs. This is ridiculous.
Favorites don't matter going into the home run derby. They just don't.
They don't. I knew Cruz is the favorite at plus 310.
No.
And he's only got 16
expected
home
that.
runs this year.
Byron Buxton, mark my words. You can take that to the bank.
Yeah, I don't go to that bank because I don't believe in that kind of money.
I don't like to lose money. Is that what you're saying?
I'm gonna probably put a bet on Raleigh myself.
Okay.
But Raleigh, I don't know, man. Raleigh's plus 320. You find guys, because the home run derby can be really unpredictable.
Yeah.
You find guys in the back, like the plus 1100s, like Brent Rooker at plus 850 isn't terrible. Like,
Okay,
that's not.
I'll give you a dark horse. Before
All
we
right,
go to
give me,
break.
give me a dark horse.
Matt Olson.
Okay, yeah, I can go
Because
for
he's a
Olsen. I
hometown-
can go
he's a
for
Plus
hometown
Matt.
700.
I
Plus
can-
hometown
700.
guy.
I can go with Matt Olson.
I can see a hometown guy getting on a roll. It happens a
Oh,
lot.
especially in that ballpark because he's
Yep.
really familiar. I could see that. I don't.
That'd
yeah.
be my black. My
That's not a bad one.
All
Not
right.
a bad one, Ralph.
We gotta go to break. When we come back, you know what time it is.
It's letters time.
It's letters time right here on 1580 The Fanatic.
1580 and 99.3 The Fanatic.
Live and local.
This summer with Kohl's, you can rack up the compliments. Like, where'd you get that dress? Tell me all your makeup secrets. Or, ooh, my husband needs that polo in every color. Because Kohl's has what you need. Cute dresses, Sephora essentials, stylish polos, comfy kids clothes, and more. Plus, take 20% off some of your faves. Yep, cue the compliments with Kohl's. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offer ends July 20th. Coupons and Kohl's Cash do not apply to Sephora. See store or kohls.com for details.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-410-6744. 800-410-6744. 800-410-6744.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
When you need help, 211 Arizona is just one call or click away. This free service connects you with vital resources across Arizona. Housing and shelter resources that improve or save lives, utility assistance, food support, heat relief, and more. Speak with one of our live operators in English or Spanish. Simply call 211 or visit 211arizona.org for resources near you. We're here to help in your time of need. This message is sponsored by 211 Arizona.
Breaking news, and this one is almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it's all about new customers at Bet365 because they get $150 in bonus bets when they bet $5, win or lose. And even better, bonus bets can be used on the spread, totals, and player props.
There you have it. Bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. And see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Arizona. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342. T&Cs apply. Available in app only.
Before you fly, take a trip to your local MVD office or authorized third-party provider with your required documents and get the new AZ Travel ID with the Gold Star for your new driver's license or ID. Starting May 2025, this new AZ Travel ID gets you through TSA security checkpoints. It's quick and easy. Think of it as your license to fly. Learn how to get your new ID at aztravelid.com. Sponsored by ADOT in partnership with the Arizona Broadcasters Association.
And at 1580thefanatic.com.
Your home for sports.
Love that base hit.
Weekend Warriors on 1580 The Fanatic.
So real quick before we get into letters, because I know we get people write letters to the show for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why. We had this big mailbag and we had to go by the station last week to pick it up, and there's just so many. Like, we have to catch up on a lot of stuff. It's ironic though. Some of the letters are very recent. We'll figure it out. Anyway, before we get into that, for those of you who are going to follow my lead and put a bet on Byron Buxton, according to DraftKings, these are the current stats. These are the current odds. O'Neal Cruz is a plus 310. He's the favorite. Cal Raleigh's a plus 320. James Wood plus 500. Matt Olson plus 700. My boy, the winner of the Home Run Derby is Byron Buxton at plus 800. So $10 gets you 90.
Right.
Brett Rooker plus 850. And
Don't hate that.
And these two are plus 1100. Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Junior Caminero.
Okay.
Plus 1100.
I got 2 texts real quick, and then you go to letters.
All right.
Okay. King of Kittens on the text line says, "Hi guys, hello Ralph. Suck it, Dodgers." All right, thank you.
That's awesome.
Bitter Dolphin fan is on there. Says, "What about Suzuki of the Cubs over 70 RBIs?" That's a good point too.
Yeah, that's true.
Snubbed.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah,
snubs.
Richie got snubbed
for sure.
I agree with you.
All right,
man. It's time.
It's time for one of our favorite longtime segments on the show.
We get letters. We get stacks and stacks of letters.
That's right, kids. It's time for letters. We've got into our mailbag, which was filled to overflowing because we haven't checked it in a long time.
It was heavy.
And that's what she said. So I've got some. We're going to read some letters here, and I want you to figure out who wrote the letter. For some reason, they just used their initials. We got to figure it out. Here we go. First one. Dear Weekend Warriors, I'm writing to address all the unkind and spiteful things that you say about me on the air. Do you know what it's like to be me? I'm a top-tier player in my sport. I lead my league in at least one statistical category, and I'm arguably the face of the league. But honestly, I make my bag in sponsorships. So go ahead and keep on making fun of me and calling me a bricklaying sloth. I'll be over here lighting stacks of cash in my fireplace to keep me warm. Enjoy your haterade. Sincerely, A.R.
First, I thought it was going to be Harris Hicks, the way it started. But let me say this. Angel, look, you're a sloth. You're a me-bound joke. We don't like you. There's nothing good about you that I've seen on the court. You're a thug. And you think you're the best player in the league. You're entitled. You think you're entitled to NBA salary when you're barely even a WNBA player. And that's saying a lot. So you know what? Don't write this show. We don't want your letter. Neil, rip that letter up.
So I will, but what's funny is somebody, she's going to be the face of the WNBA version of 2K26. And I saw
that.
I saw a social media post where somebody had the character and they were playing it, and of course it was just missing layup after layup after layup after layup. Okay, that letter's ripped up. We're done. All right, next letter. Dear Weekend Warriors, you guys are putting me in a bad position. I really enjoy my current employer, but I also understand the reality of this business. If another employer wants to give me the opportunity to be at the top of my profession, I'll do what any reasonable person would do. I'll take it. But I still have to tell my current employer and their customers that I want to stay. It's just how the business works, man. So I would really appreciate it if you'd stop telling people I'm joining another employer, or at least until it actually happens. Thanks, guys. Love the show. Sincerely, E.S.
I've always struggled with that.
Who's ES?
Who is ES?
It's Suarez.
Oh.
Eugenio Suarez. He's going to be a Yankee.
He could
be.
Absolutely.
He's going to leave the Diamondbacks?
Well, he doesn't want to. He said publicly, but he also at the same time acknowledged it's a business. And he's at the end of his contract. The Diamondbacks picked up his club option last year for $15. Not going to be able to pay him, nor are they going to want to pay him what he's worth on the open market. So this happens all the time with good players at the end of their contracts. They end up getting sent off somewhere else for a rental for a couple of months to another team that's making a. It could be like Jack Flaherty. Remember, he was at the Tigers. The Dodgers picked him up, rented him for a couple of months, and then he re-signed with the Tigers.
Neil, that's a very astute take.
It is a very good take, Neil.
I'm going to tell you.
Very good take.
It's not as good as Hefty Lefty, who says Suarez is going to the Wizards, but it's an astute take.
That's a way better take than mine.
Yeah, I think Suarez is gone too. I just don't know where he goes.
Yeah, exactly. That's the question.
I was
where.
originally thinking L.A., but with Muncy not going to be hurt as long, and you never know. But I don't think they would let him go to L.A. anyway. So.
Oh, they would not trade
They'll
in
probably
division.
send him to the American League.
They wouldn't. The only reason they trade in division is if the Rockies.
I mean, the Wizards do need power.
That's true.
That's a good
That's
point.
very true. All right,
lefty, you made a good point.
Next letter.
Yeah,
Next
good
letter.
point.
Dear Weekend Warriors, getting old sucks. I realize I'm not that old, but there comes a point in your life when you realize your body simply can't do what your mind wants it to do. Take me, for example. I sustained a horrible injury at the worst possible time, and now I won't be able to work for the next year. Good thing I have an Xbox and a PS5. Heck, at this point, I might get a Switch too as well. I'll have nothing but time on my hands while I recover. And if you want to join me, you can catch me on my Twitch stream. Sincerely, T.H.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's out for the year with his injury. So
Yeah.
where do you think that puts the Pacers next year?
Middle of the pack in the East, probably around that 7 to 9 play-in range. Because you look at who they are on the court without him, and there is a huge. He's the floor general. He makes that thing go. He is the engine to the car, right? And them not having him, they're going to lack a lot of structure. All of a sudden, Pascal Siakam isn't going to get as many open shots. There's not going to be as many open threes. So they regress.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. Sounds good. Ralph, any thoughts on the letter from Mr. Halliburton?
Thanks for writing.
I love it. All right.
All right.
Here we go. Hey, that's fine. Hey, listen, we're good here.
I think Harris hit it all, so I think.
Yep.
we're good.
No, he definitely covered it.
Thank
all right.
you, Ralph.
We got 2 letters
Appreciate
left
that.
we're going to read. 2 letters we're going to read. This one here. Dear Weekend Warriors, I'm writing to express my heartfelt thanks to everyone on this show, especially my man Ralph, for the love and support that you've shown me over the years.
I love this letter.
Last year, of course you do. Last year was difficult for me, but knowing I have love from people like you makes it easier for me heading into this year. We've got a new boss, and I couldn't be happier. Maybe I'll get a chance to really show off my skills and help our team make the playoffs. We've got a tough division, so it won't be easy. Thank you, and Ralph, let me know the next time you're in town. We'll go to Gibson's for dinner. Sincerely, C.W.
CW. Who could that be? CW.
So who? Okay,
I'm stumped.
So there's a player that you have admired for a while.
Caleb Williams.
Yes.
All right,
Caleb
Caleb
Williams.
Williams.
That's right. Your boy Caleb.
Caleb, you are my boy, and I know this year, I'm already hearing it. They're actually going to put a line in front of you this year, and you've got a better coach in front of you, dude. You're going to have a year. I think the Bears are the X Factor team.
I 100%
in the
agree.
NFC this year. I'm telling you right now, people, be careful. Don't sleep on the Bears, because when it's all said and done, they could be the team that's left standing. They are dangerous looking.
I totally agree, 100%. All right, last one.
Love you, Caleb.
Last letter. Dear Weekend Warriors, I am so gassed right now. I get a free trip to Atlanta, and it's going to be lit. And I'd love your recommendation on things to do while I'm in town. Keep in mind that I'm bringing my girlfriend, my parents, my siblings, my grandparents, and several of my uncles. So make sure that whatever you suggest isn't mid. I mean, I'll be busy on Tuesday, and no one else, or very few people from my company will be there, so I should be free. Can't wait to hear what you recommend. Sincerely, J.W.
James Wood?
No.
Jacob
Wilson. That's right.
Oh.
Our man, Gilbert's own Jacob Wilson is going to be at the All-Star game, and we are so happy for him.
Jacob, there are so many really good bars and restaurants. Atlanta's a fun town. I'm going to probably be tagging with you the whole time, so yeah, you're not going to be doing much.
Well, I mean, listen, you got to play a game, right? You can't go too crazy.
Well, you can.
Go to Buckhead. There's a lot of cool places around Buckhead.
Full of places.
Buckhead.
Yeah, a lot of cool places around there.
Or if you want to get super spooky, you can go up to Lake Lanier.
Yeah.
And go on the
north.
If you want to get adventurous, go all the way into South Carolina.
Ooh.
Anyway,
or the Appalachian Mountains.
So
pretty close.
Heavy Lefty said that's a fake letter. Caleb Williams can't write.
That's crazy.
And then
All
he
right,
said Jacob Wilson sounds like a junior paralegal at his uncle's law firm.
Jacob Wilson. Yeah,
it does actually.
That's actually pretty
does.
funny. All right, well that concludes this edition of
Letters. We got
That was
letters.
good. That was a
We
really
got lots
creative
and
segment.
All
lots
right.
of letters.
So Now, one thing I want to bring up. This is the only NFL talk we're going to have today.
All right.
No,
So
that's 2 minutes.
it's been 3 minutes, but
Okay.
So we are going. So if you are a Cardinals fan and you've got some cash on you,
Not here.
right? You have a chance to be a part of something special. So the Cardinals this year, and this was news from a couple days ago, but I'm bringing it up again. Would you take a luxury travel trip to the Cardinals road game against Dallas this year?
Oh.
Cardinals Premier Travel has put together some packages where you actually fly from Phoenix to Dallas on one of the Cardinals airplanes. If you've ever been to Skyhopper, you've no doubt have seen
They're
their
always
plane
sitting
sitting there, right?
Yep.
So the Arizona Cardinals have a couple of planes. They will fly you and all of your friends who can afford it to the game, and all of the packages get all of them come with a reception hosted by legends at the stadium, at AT&T Stadium. You get access to a pregame tailgate. You get transportation to and from your hotel, and you return Monday after the game. Now, depending on how much you want to spend, there is the silver package for $2,500 where you get main cabin seats on the plane, or you can also get extra legroom seats. You also get two nights accommodation at the Marriott Dallas Uptown, which I've actually been to,
that's a good hotel.
and lower level tickets to the game. Now, if you pay for that's $2,500 for for $3,500. The gold package, you can get business class seats. You can stay also at the Marriott Dallas Uptown, and you get club level seats at the game. Now, here's the big one: the platinum package. You get first class lie flat seats on this plane. You get to stay at a 4-star hotel, to be named apparently, and you get suite level tickets at the game.
That's not that horrible, and that's kind of cool. I guarantee you the plane won't be the one the players are on. It'll be the one with the staff and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it might even not even be that. They may have a separate plane. I think they have 2 planes, but still,
they have a staff plane.
The idea of leveraging their assets in this way is actually pretty cool.
I think that's pretty neat. Too bad they can't get you on the floor, like on the what do you call it, the field, like before the game. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Why is that cool to you guys?
I don't like it because I can't see anything.
Why is what cool to you?
Being on ground level for a game.
Just the fact that they're spending all this money on a road trip to Dallas. Why couldn't they be spending this money elsewhere, like advertising or something, to be able to get fans?
You're buying it as a fan
in the stadium.
As a fan, no. This is a way for them to make money. I think it's pretty cool.
For $2,500, if I were to on my own go fly to Dallas, go to the game, get a hotel, I'm probably going to spend close to that anyway.
But you know what's funny is, just like going to a Cardinals game, this flight will probably be 60-70% Cowboys fans.
Well, Hefty Lefty says, does the package include a cup
be.
to drink the tears of Cowboys fans when Dak and friends lose? Wow.
What's going to happen when you're on the flight and you see more Cowboys fans than Cardinals
Rivalry
fans?
started. Hey,
I don't know that you would. I think it'd be all Cardinals fans.
Hey, this is a great show. Harris, thanks for filling in. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
Done a great job. Very much
Way to
enjoyed
go,
your company.
5 times.
This was awesome. I loved it, man. Whenever y'all want me on, just let me know.
All right.
All right, 5 time. We appreciate your help. Hey, everybody, thanks for spending a little bit of your weekend for us. We'll see you next week. It's the Weekend Warriors right here on 1580 The Fanatic. See ya.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since
Thanks,
we discovered
guys.
she
Had
has
fun.
sensitive
Thank
skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But